Reynolds post-game show. Tullahoma football is brought to you by Minuteman Press on the Rooster 101.5. Back after this.
When severe weather strikes, stay informed about power outages with TUA's new online outage map. Visit our webpage at tub.net and click the View Outage Map icon to see the number of customers affected and where they are. Use the bottom icon.
First of all, like I said before, great June and July. It's been a great week here for Wildcat football. Our guys are excited. So finally getting into that game week routine, and so it's been nice to watch them. It's been neat to watch those guys get excited, watch the coaches get excited, the teachers in the school, and even the community of Tullahoma. We notice when Football Friday is getting close. So, we're really excited about traveling up to Stewarts Creek. Feel real positive. Had a great week of practice. So, saw some things offensively and defensively get cleaned up this week, and special teams wise, we're right on schedule. Yeah, I mean, not going to hide anything right now. Lucas Reed is definitely going to be the one to take the first snaps. Both of these guys extremely competitive, and like I said before, they both possess different tools. All right. They're both super capable of going out and getting a win. But, Lucas is ready to lead us out tonight offensively. And his offensive front is solid and charged. Marvancy definitely in the backfield with Kanai Johnson and Bobo, Alex Bobo, and Poff out on the edges. So there's going to be some exciting things happen tonight. And look for some surprises from the Wildcats. Stewarts Creek's solid up front defensively, and they run an odd front, which means it's a 3-4 look. These guys are extremely fast, and they're old. All right, what I mean by that is they're senior and junior heavy on defense, a lot of returning starters, and a lot of guys that have a lot of playing experience. They'll be fast, they'll be physical. But tonight, I think our offense has got some plans for them, and we plan on being physical with them from time to time and then try to finesse them a little bit as we move along. We've got a lot of leaders on that. On the defensive front, Silas McGowan is definitely one of our big leaders. He's a defensive end. We've got two senior linebackers right now. One of them you're really familiar with, Ryan Demby. You'll see him in a different number tonight. He'll be 17. The other you're not as familiar with is Creed Adams. And Creed was a transfer, came into us. He's also a senior, a great guy up front, and really does an extremely good job, and he's molded right in. And he fits the Wildcat standard. In the secondary, you've got Bronson Bunch, who's wearing the number 8 for Eli Groh, a big-time leader throughout the year, and he does a great job setting us back there and getting us ready to go play. Stewarts Creek, once again, extremely physical and fast up front. Offensively. For you football gurus out there, it's more of like a single wing type look. So a lot of down kick. So it makes you play assignment football. What we plan on doing is changing the force guy. Making them wonder who they're kicking from time to time, proving that our corners and safeties and nickels can come down, supply force, and turn the ball north and south. Hey, guys, really appreciate you tuning in. If you can't make it out to Stewarts Creek tonight, to watch this, I really hope that you'd be able to check us out on the Light Tube Sports Network and also on NFHS. And as always, go Wildcats.
You are looking live at Stewarts Creek High School in Smyrna, Tennessee. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Light Tube Sports Network. It's a new season, a brand new season for us, and a brand new season for the Tullahoma Wildcats. Just like last year, Tullahoma opens up a non-region contest against a 6A school, Stewarts Creek. The Red Hawks beat the Wildcats last year 21-7. Tullahoma scored first, and then Stewarts Creek scored the rest of the way. Tonight, different story. Last year, it was a single running back that the Red Hawks had, a Mr. Ote, and he scored all 3 touchdowns for Stewarts Creek. Well, he's graduated, as have a number of Red Hawks and Wildcats, and so we set a whole new table for tonight. Ken, that's always exciting, the start of a season.
It is your 34th year, my 8th with you. I'm just proud to be able to work with a Hall of Fame announcer. Congratulations, brother, on your Tullahoma Sports Council Hall of Fame award. Well deserved.
Thank you. Thank you so much. It was nice. It's nice. All right, let's talk a little football here. I appreciate that, Ken. Tullahoma coming off an 8-4 season. The Wildcats finished second in District 5 in Region 5A. Lost to Shelbyville last game of the year. Finished second. Went on the road in the playoffs. Won the first game, and then went up against Page and lost in round 2. Of course, Page went on to lose its 3rd consecutive state championship game. Page is now the Buffalo Bills of Tennessee high school football. They keep going to the big dance, but they can't win it. But anyway, Tullahoma finished second. Stewarts Creek, on the other hand, finished 7-3 in the regular season like the Wildcats did, but the Red Hawks lost in the opening round of the playoffs to Ravenwood. So they finished 7-4, Tullahoma 8-4. We both watched last year's game, Ken. Stewarts Creek returns, their quarterback returns, Caleb Floyd, one of their main running backs from last year. So they got a couple of primary pieces back. We don't know about the line and all that sort of thing. Tullahoma's got some primary pieces back, too, and I think we got to start with a new quarterback, and it looks like it's going to be junior Lucas Reed.
Yeah, Reed the junior, good size, and he's waited his turn, and he may give Tullahoma more of a threat, as a dual threat type quarterback. Perhaps he can, keep the chains moving with his legs when he needs to scramble, and that's what we're looking for this season out of him.
And then Marvancy Johnson comes back at tailback. Marvancy been playing since he was a freshman. He's obviously a special running back. Last year, he didn't get a lot of big holes, but Marvancy still had a heck of a year, Ken. He's put on about 20 pounds. He looks good.
Well, that's good news for the Wildcats. And, watching the rebroadcast last night, you talked about really, his field vision and his ability to cut and his quick feet. And he doesn't need much of a gap to break off a home run touchdown type big play.
But it takes a quality offensive line to make at least a crease for Marvancy to get through. And we look at Tullahoma's offensive line, and they're all new starters. Nobody's back from last year. But what we like is they're big, Ken. Trey Palmer, 6'5", 260. Elijah Horton, 6'2", 240. Henry Kinsey is the center, 6'4", 270. Cesar Ibarro is the smaller one at 5'11", 275. And then Silas McGowan, 6'3", 220. There's only one senior in that group. I like that. I like this line. They're bigger than last year, and from what we've heard out of the weight room, they're stronger.
Yeah, you're right. Larry Campbell, I believe you had a conversation with him to tell him a strength and conditioning coach. He said this team for Tullahoma is strong, and you talked about, some new guys here. You had a new guy but yet old guy. Trey Palmer's back, big number 78, 6'5", 260 left tackle. He'll also play some defensive tackle, be protecting the blind side for Lucas Reed. So we're expecting big things and a big season out of number 78, Trey Palmer.
Of course, he played as a sophomore and then did not play last year. So Lucas Reed, we're going to see his arm. We didn't get to see much of his arm last year as he did mop-up duty for Mason Bratcher, but our wide receiving core is inexperienced except for Kenai Johnson, but they all played last year, and they all played a lot last year. So really they're not inexperienced. They just weren't starters necessarily, but actually 2 or 3 of them were. Will Hyden, 6'1", 200 junior. If you paid attention to Wildcat football last year, you know the X factor for Tullahoma, the wild card, the man who can take over a game from the defensive side of the football is Will Hyden, Kim. We saw him tip passes, calls fumble. We just saw him create chaos for the other team over and over last year, and he's just a junior this year. He's another one that's been playing since he was a freshman.
Well, he certainly did, and we've really seen him make plays the first couple of years, and when he's on the field, he's certainly a difference maker for the Wildcats, so opposing teams really have to watch out for Will Hyden because he has big play capabilities. He can rush the quarterback. He can drop back in coverage, and we see when that ball goes up in the air, he seems to be around it.
He will pick a pass off. Kenai Johnson comes back to lead this receiving corps. Kenai, a senior now. I feel like he's ready for his best year. You know, he's given some explosive plays, but not consistently. This year, we need Johnson and Johnson, Kenai and Marvancy, to be big play guys, Ken, and we need them to stay healthy.
Yes, absolutely. And, Kenai Johnson, we know that he can do it. We've kind of seen some Swiss Army knife types in the past, for Tullahoma. And Kenai Johnson's one of them because he can really be effective in the return game as a kickoff man or punt returner. We've seen him take several kicks back to the house, and we know that last year in this game against Stewart Creek, as you said, Tullahoma scored in their very first possession. Was the only touchdown they had of the game, but it was a 29-yard strike to Kenai Johnson.
Sure was. Also at receiver, number 7, Caden Poff, 6'2", 175 junior, and number 14, Alex Bobo, 6 foot 165 junior. You watched that game last night. Both of those young men played a lot, primarily on defense. This year they're part of the starting receiver corps. And then we take a look at Tullahoma's defense across that front line. Robert Brooks, 6'1", 200-pound senior, number 40. Number 61, Robert Tatum, 6'1", 290, a senior. Number 78, Trey Palmer, 6'5", 260, a senior. And then 99, Isaiah Skidmore, 6'1", 185, a junior. Ken, we have seen nothing but quality defensive lines from Tullahoma year after year after year. This group's big. I don't expect them to be ineffective. I think they're going to maybe stop the run better than Tullahoma did last year.
Yeah, I agree, and they're going to need to tonight because what they want to do is really, stuff the running game up the middle with that front four, be physical, hold the line of scrimmage there, and force the Red Hawks to go there.
At linebacker, Tullahoma's got some experience, and then a newbie. Number 17, Ryan Denby, 5'10", 195 senior. Returning starter, Hyden plays at linebacker. And then number 2, Creed Adams, 6 foot 195 senior. Kim, we don't know, transfer, somebody who just decided to come out and play football, we don't know. But he's starting for the Wildcats, so that tells me, a linebacker, that tells me we got a player right there.
Yeah, hopefully he's a thumper. Of course, we had Tucker last year that broke the record for the most tackles on defense and broke some strength and conditioning bench press records as well. So hopefully Creed Adams will make a great complement to Denby and Hyden at that linebacker spot.
In the defensive backfield for the Wildcats, number 6 is Aiden Kelly, 6 foot 150, a junior. Number 8, Bronson Bunch, wearing the Eli Grove jersey. Bronson, 6 foot 165, a senior. Number 15, Sam Bobo, 6'1", 150, a junior. And number 12, another name we don't know, Tristan Taylor, 6'1", 175, junior. Ken, that Tullahoma secondary, for Tullahoma and the schedule that we play, in the secondary, yes, covering receivers is important. But really, it's more about run stopping. It's more about – because not a lot of the teams we play have great passing games. Yeah. A lot of them run the ball a lot. So it's about coming up and sticking somebody, and Bronson Bunch is the leader back there in the defensive backfield. He has proven himself over and over the last couple of years, he will flat lay a hit on you.
Yeah, and as you mentioned, he's got that prestigious number 8, and you've got to earn that prestigious Eli Grow legacy jersey number 8, and he's got it for a reason. So all these defensive backs, 6 foot or taller, so rangy, athletic guys, a little bit bigger. Normally you got guys in the 5'9" range. These guys are 6 foot 6'1", so good size. Although 3 of the 4 are underclassmen, they can overcome that with intensity and effort and just gelling together and building chemistry back there in the defensive backfield.
So Tullahoma only has 3 starters under 6 foot. That's unusual for the Tullahoma Wildcats. All right, there's a breakdown of the Wildcats. A look at them. We'll take a break, come back, talk about this Stewarts Creek football team. You're watching the Tullahoma Wildcats on the Light Tube Sports Network.
Coffee County Bank, the Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year, was founded by local business and community leaders in 1975 with a mission to create a community bank that fulfills the needs of its clients. We believe it is our responsibility to participate in the growth of Coffee County by supporting its citizens, businesses, and the community as a whole. Coffee County Bank is a proud supporter of Tullahoma football.
Never miss your favorite shows again. For an additional $7 a month along with your digital television service, LightTube Cloud DVR lets you record up to 8 programs at the same time, receive 500 gigabytes of cloud storage, and whole home DVR. Call TUA Customer Service to add LightTube Cloud DVR to your digital television service today at 455-4515.
On game night, winning is everything. But life's big wins happen off the field. When you win a heart. When you win their trust. When you win their respect. First Bank's community banking is perfect for life's big wins because of what we're big on. You. Make us part of your team for life's biggest wins.
The owner of Fit Beyond Plus. Fit Beyond Plus is a gym that brings a fresh and exciting atmosphere to your health and fitness. We'd love for you to drop in and check us out.
Did you?
Welcome back to Stewarts Creek High School. We're about 13 minutes away from kickoff. Tullahoma opening the 2024 season here in Smyrna against Stewarts Creek. Again, Stewarts Creek out of Region 5, 6A. Tullahoma out of Region 5, 5A. There's other games tonight involving schools from Region 5, 5A. Last night, Shelbyville got a big win as they went to Siegel and beat the Stars 34-22. Tonight, Franklin County is at Coffee County. Richland plays at Lincoln County. Columbia at Marshall County. Lawrence County is at Summertown. Spring Hill opens at Summit. Cascade is at Moore County. Upperman is at Fayetteville. And Giles County travels to Page to take on the Page Patriots. Ken, let me pull you away from your phone for a minute. You can join the pregame show. Your thoughts on the opening of this season, what you expect from the Wildcats?
I think they're going to be solid. As you said, just the new compliments with Palmer, the new transition at quarterback for Lucas Reed. I think Tullahoma's going to be exciting. I'm excited about this season. I think they've got a shot to win Region 5-5A and be in the mix for the conference championship.
Now, you saw Shelbyville a little bit last night. They're the defending 5-5A champions. They're the go-to. They're the predicted first-place team. What'd you think last night?
Yeah, the defending champions. They're solid. They're a physical team. They're strong too, and they've got Bobo and Bailey, their quarterback running back tandem that is dangerous. So, it would be exciting for us to get to Game 10 like we did last year with all the marbles in place to win. The winner of that game become the regular season champ.
Yeah, Robert Bailey, over 30 carries, over 300 yards for the Golden Eagles. I was not impressed with Siegel's defense. I'll say that.
Yeah,
they couldn't stop him.
Yeah. Bailey, he, a tough runner, and he was gassed over there in the fourth quarter, just laying on his back. But the young man, if you run for 300 yards in your first game on Thursday Night Lights, on an opposing field, hey, you're to be watched.
So let's think about Region 5-5A for a minute heading into the season. Last year, Shelbyville finished first, Tullahoma second, Columbia third, Franklin County fourth. They beat Lincoln County for the playoff spot. I think the same 4 teams this year, except I'm not very sold on Franklin County. I'm not hearing good things coming out of Winchester about that program. I don't think that Franklin County is going to make it this year. I look for Lincoln County or Lawrence County to fill that 4th gap.
Yeah, I agree with you on that, Scott. And Columbia, they're going to be better this year, and it's going to be fun to go to Maury County and face the Lions.
That's right. We go back to back, Columbia and Lawrence County. Hadn't made that back to back trip in a long, long time. We're just waiting for the Stewarts Creek Band to take the field and provide us with our national anthem. Excited about the 2024 season. Appreciate you tuning in here to the Light Tube Sports Network. He is Ken Keller. I'm Scott Chastain, and we're glad to have you. As he said, beginning my 34th season of broadcasting Wildcat football. I've been on every station. I've been on every medium. Ken, here we are.
Here we are again. Yeah.
Number 34.
Yeah, that's
and number 8.
Yeah,
for you. It's gone pretty fast. Ken's first game was 2017. We opened the season in Shelbyville against the Golden Eagles. Tullahoma had lost 21 games in a row. And we got that monkey off our back, beat the Golden Eagles. Best I remember, got way out in front of them. And then they came back. I think the final was 37-30 or something like that. They came back and had a chance to win it. That was a great way to start. We've been winning pretty good ever since we got here.
We have, and I remember that. We spoke to the Noon Rotary Club, back in the summer, and we talked about really how it started. You were a long time before I was, as far as calling the Wildcats game as the voice of Tullahoma Wildcats, and I'm just thankful to be able to join you the last 8 years. But what I remember about that first game is when we pulled up into the driveway at Shelbyville, there was some black clouds in the sky. It cleared up and we saw a beautiful rainbow in the sky, and we said, hey, that's a good sign right there for the Wildcats. And it turned out to be, because that 21-game losing streak was broke there. And then, of course, a few years later, state champions.
Don't I remember that there were actually 2 rainbows, that there was one high one and then one a little lower?
Yes.
It was a sign, wasn't it?
It sure was.
It was a sign that the streak was over.
Yeah.
And, of course, Tullahoma went on to turn that into a state championship 4 years later. Here we are 4 years later, and the Tullahoma High School Marching Band is making its way into the stadium. Tullahoma, so far, I don't know, 100, 150 people maybe. Not a bad trip up here, though. About an hour trip here to Stewarts Creek. It's off Almaville Road, exit 70 off Interstate 24. Don't know if Tullahoma will continue to schedule Stewarts Creek for this opening game, but considering the fact that they overloaded the press box with food, and it was free, I hope Tullahoma schedules Stewarts Creek again.
Oh, me too, brother. This has been great so far, and we talked about it on the way up here. Did you think the field was going to be turf or grass. And, of course, it is turf. It's beautiful. The end zones are painted. And we've just got a great atmosphere for an opening kickoff to start this 2024 season.
Yeah, you play in Rutherford County or Williamson County now. You're playing on turf.
Yeah.
But I do believe that this fad will pass, that when these fields wear out, the injuries and stuff will have taken its toll, and they'll go back to natural grass. I remember the first time Tullahoma, maybe not the first time, but we went to Nolensville a few years ago and played on turf. And the first play, Kobe Burks got some of the little black pellets in his eye, and he was one of our top playmakers, and I don't think he played again that night.
Yeah.
So this turf can have its downfall, but boy, if you're watching it, it looks absolutely gorgeous looking down there. Tullahoma captains making their way towards the 50-yard line. I'm not sure why we don't have a national anthem yet with 5.5 minutes left to go, but we'll keep stalling.
And we've got a lot of police security here. You mentioned that before the game as well.
Lots of security.
Lots of security
Lots
here.
of law enforcement.
We're well protected here, Scott. They're protecting you.
They
You're
are.
34 years, man. They knew you.
They sent I hope they're better than the Secret Service. I hope they can protect me better than they protect the Orange Man.
Amen, brother. Yes, sir.
I just had to go there. So Tullahoma's captain is going to be number 61, Robert Tatum. Number 8, Bronson Bunch. And number 3, Kanai Johnson. So 3 seniors, leaders on that Tullahoma Wildcat team. It's always exciting when you start a season. Next week, the 99th Coffee Pot game will take place at Wilkins Stadium. We'll be there. You need to be there. I'm predicting 6,000 strong. I'm pulling for Coffee County tonight against Franklin County, Ken, because it's always better when the Manchester people come to Tullahoma thinking they can win, right?
Yeah.
It's always better when they come thinking they can win.
Yes, sir.
And they will if they win tonight. If they don't, half of them won't show up next week. All right, the Stewarts Creek Band is on the field. We'll go down to the field now for our national anthem.
The colors are presented by the Stewarts Creek High School JROTC. The color guard for this evening's football game is Cadet Sergeant Donna Jimenez, Cadet Captain Owen Myers, Cadet First Lieutenant Jovi Pushman, and Cadet Major David Clements. The Army JROTC program is under the direction of Lieutenant Colonel David Edson and First Sergeant Jeffrey Sobosinski. And now, the playing of our national anthem by the Stewarts Creek High School Band. We ask that you remain standing until the color.
High School Marching Band with our national anthem. We're just a couple of minutes away from kickoff, so we'll take our final break and tell you, Tullahoma and Stewarts Creek, hey, by the way, call a friend and let them know that you can go on YouTube, TUA LightTube YouTube channel, and watch this football game. Of course, LightTube subscribers can watch on Channel 23, and we'll replay this game next week. Tullahoma and Stewarts Creek coming up. Get ready for the kickoff.
Know that Tullahoma Utilities Authority has a solar farm right here in Tullahoma? For as little as $4 a month, you can support solar energy production and breathe a little easier, knowing you're taking positive action to reduce your carbon footprint. Call 455-4515 today.
Tullahoma Utilities Authority Light Tube Fiber Internet offers true gigabit service to our customers. We pride ourselves on speed, but the backbone of that speed is local tech support, unmatched customer service, and professional service technicians. To sign up, call 455-4515 to gain the reassurance of Light Tube reliability.
Is lag hurting your gaming?
Welcome back to Smyrna. Along with Ken Keller, I'm Scott Chastain. Tullahoma and Stewarts Creek just a couple of minutes away from kickoff as the captains will make their way toward the center of the field. Mr. Keller, your keys to victory for Tullahoma tonight.
Well, tonight's keys for victory is going to be simple, just a couple of them. On offense, limit 3 and outs. How do you do that? Well, we certainly want to create balance offensively with Johnson and Johnson. That's Kenai Johnson and Marvanci Johnson. We want the passing and running game to complement each other. We need to get positive traction on first down plays, set up some second and third and shorts situations, and simplify the game plan for QB 16, Lucas Reed. Some short pass attempts. He may need to scramble for some first downs and use his legs, just play smart. And defensive-wise, limit big plays. So offensively, limit 3 and outs. Defensively, limit big plays. Javarion Ote had 3 plays last year, 49, 66, and 83 for touchdowns. He's gone, thank goodness, but they do have other playmakers we got to watch. We got to match their physicality. Larry Campbell's strength and conditioning program on display tonight versus Stewarts Creek, and we need to steal a couple of possessions defensively. Ball hawk the Red Hawks. Let's force a couple turnovers, Scott. If we do that on the road tonight, we can steal the win.
Tullahoma and Stewarts Creek set to meet for the second consecutive season. Coin is being tossed in the middle of the field. And both teams poised to take the field. And we'll get started here. Opening the 2024 season. Tullahoma's 103rd football season. We mentioned the 99th coffee pot coming up next week. It's going to be huge a year from now. Over in Manchester, it'll be the 100th. Probably have some good celebrations. Stewarts Creek has won the toss, and they have declined or deferred until the second half. So Tullahoma's going to get the football first. Stewarts Creek will kick it off. So we're just moments away from the opening of the season. I think Tullahoma, I think they could go 7-3 again, like they did last year. I think there's the potential for 8-2. Depending on what happens tonight, I could move that either way. It's always nice to see somebody play a game. Like Shelbyville, I didn't know they lost their Rocky Chandler, who was their stud. They lost him for the season with a torn ACL. So I was like, man, that's really going to hurt Shelbyville. Yeah, they looked pretty good last night, so maybe not so much. Ladies and gentlemen, wherever you're watching, the Wildcats are taking the field. It's football time in Tullahoma. Tullahoma and Stewarts Creek set to square off here to open the season. Stewarts Creek in their brand new red uniforms. Tullahoma wearing white jerseys, gray pants, cardinal numbers with black trim. Stewarts Creek in red and white jerseys with white numbers, black helmets. Kim, one player to watch for Tullahoma that we've not mentioned is number 13, Daniel Bratta. Bratta, a transfer. By the way, number 2, Creed Adams, transferred in from Warren County. Bratta, also a transfer. I don't know where he transferred from, but he's got great size. 6'2", 210, a senior. Seen him active on social media. I'm excited to see 13 play for Tullahoma. He's wearing that Tucker number, Ken. That's pretty big shoes to fill.
It is pretty big shoes to fill, and we've seen the impact that transfers can have in one season. A case in point, Ezra Myers, number 35 last year. Remember him?
Had 2 fine years.
Yes, 2 fine years. Playing college now in Kentucky.
Center College, along with DeCarlos Slaughter.
Sergeant Slaughter.
Back to receive the kick for Tullahoma. It's number 3, Kenai Johnson, and number 22, Marvancy Johnson. So Johnson and Johnson returning the kick for the Wildcats. Bratta is an up man, along with Ryan Denby. 83 to kick it off, Landon Wharf for Stewarts Creek. Tullahoma moving left to right, and we are set to go here in Smyrna. What a beautiful night to open the high school football season with. Short kick, Kenai at the 10. Kenai hit at the 25, brought down at the 26. That's where Tullahoma will open up, 1st and 10 at their own 26.
Well, we talked about simplifying this game plan for the new quarterback, certainly Lucas Reed. Going to have some jitters early, so what you want to do is get him a short, controlled passing game. Let him get the ball to his playmakers. Everybody's got to step up and play well around the quarterback for Tullahoma's offense to have success.
Stewarts Creek on defense. Watch number 1, Caleb Floyd. He's a big playmaker. Jonathan Hadley, a linebacker for the Red Hawks. Daniel Johnson also at linebacker. Tullahoma opens with Lucas Reed in the shotgun. Marvancy Johnson behind him. Hand off Marvancy. Marvancy to the 30. Marvancy's outside. He could go 35, 40, 45, 50, 40. Driven out of bounds at the 32-yard line. Marvancy Johnson for 50 on the first play.
Hey, that's a way to start. Hey, that's a big play right there for the Wildcats right out of the chutes. Marvancy, as you said, great vision. He popped that ball outside after going through the middle and had some good blocking on the left side of that line.
Gain of 39 yards for Marvancy Johnson. Sets Tullahoma up at the Stewarts Creek 35. 1st and 10. So Marvancy starts things right, and that offensive line starts things right. Same setup. 2 receivers to the right. Johnson and Poff. Bobo to the left. Reed. Kenai Johnson, little bubble screen. Kenai's down to the 30, down to the 28. Goes Kenai, a gain of 7.
Well, we talked about that Johnson and Johnson theme, and we saw Marvancy, that big 39-yard run, and now Kenai with a little screen to the right, and we know that he can be explosive with the football and yards after the catch. So that's what you want to do. Great job by the Wildcat coordinators there to ease Lucas Reed into this game, these first 2 plays.
Gain of 7. On the pass from Reed to Johnson. And Tullahoma, that bubble screen, that wide receiver screen is our bread and butter. Mm-hmm. Big Gavin Seabolt, 6'5", number 82, is in the slot on the left side. He comes in motion. Tullahoma moved. So let's go ahead and get that first penalty out of the way. Tullahoma illegal procedure. It'll be 2nd and 8. For the Cats at the 33.
Well, that's what we talked about too. Big plays on first down, so that pass on first down, helps create that balance. Big play on first down.
Reed hands off Marvancy. This time they wrap Marvancy up for no gain.
When that penalty kind of got us, was in the 2nd and 2 or 3 situation. That penalty puts us 2nd and 8. Now there's stuff to run. So here we go. our first third down attempt of the night.
Well, one of the biggest things we don't know about this year from last year is our field goal ability, our field goal length. We're going to have to learn that as the season goes on. Tullahoma, big 3rd down and 8 here at the Stewarts Creek 32. 3-man front for the Red Hawks. 2 receivers left and right. Reed looks, Reed going to make a move. Reed's going to throw it to the sideline, complete to Kanai at the 22, and that will be a Wildcat first down.
Oh, great job by Lucas Reed surveying the field. I was just watching his pocket presence and poise there. He stood firm, did not get rattled, waited for his wide receiver to separate and completed the pass on the sidelines for a critical 3rd down conversion.
Gain of 10 on 3rd and 8. So the Wildcats 1st and 10 at the 23.
Nice start for Lucas. He's 2 for 2. Nice drive for Tullahoma to start this game.
Reed looks to Kanai Johnson. Johnson trying to go inside, but not much room there. That one didn't work. Tullahoma gets nothing.
Yeah, just that little jailbreak bubble screen, but they had that really defense well, did the Red Hawk defense. It's going to set up 2nd and 10, 2nd long. The Red Hawks won first down on that play.
Tullahoma trying to get on the scoreboard first. 9:20 to go first quarter.
Wildcats approaching the Cardinal zone. Just outside the 20, it's 24.
Pass to Kanai, complete. Johnson down to about the 16, maybe the 17-yard line.
Well, Kanai slammed down rudely on the sidelines there by the Red Hawks, their physical defense. We saw that last season.
Gain of 6. 3rd and 4. Tullahoma at the 17. This time, totally different set.
Yeah, Reed looking back.
We got Park Fulks in at a fullback spot. 42. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Reed to Bobo, complete. Bobo, touchdown. Tullahoma, that's Alex Bobo. Yes. 17-yard touchdown pass from Lucas Reed to Bobo. Ken, offense looks sharp.
That was beautiful. Just a little play action, froze the linebackers with a fake handoff on a 3rd and 4. You can almost run that in 2-down territory. Go for it if you don't make it on a short run. But he threw a little slant pattern right across the middle, hit Bobo right between the 1 and 4. Bobo, good concentration, corrals it in, and skirts into the end zone for the first score of the season. Beautiful drive.
So Chase Dotson will begin his career as Tullahoma's kicker, 5'11", 180 junior. Talk about shoes to fill. My goodness. Yeah. Chase. There's the snap. The kick is up, and the kick is good.
Hey.
8:17 to go in the first quarter. Tullahoma's first possession looked a lot like last year. The Cats lead the Red Hawks 7-0 on the Light Tube Sports Network.
Is a weak signal stalling your social media posts? Are constant updates slowing down your productivity? TUA Lighttube has a solution. Enroll in our mesh router service starting at $9.95 a month. With the ability to cover your home with increased signal strength, you can increase productivity and whole home happiness. Start winning today by calling TUA Lighttube customer service at 455-4515.
It's football time in Tennessee, and nobody tackles the competition like the Russell Barnett Automotive family. With 6 locations to serve you, certified collision center, over 1,000 new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from at russellbarnett.com. Hometown auto rental, limited lifetime powertrain warranty on certain units, certified pre-owned units. Too many reasons to mention why. Keep asking the question, why buy anywhere else?
Hi there, this is Terry Stroop, Stroop Factory Refrigeration. Summer's about to wind down, fall's right around the corner. It's time.
Talk to DJ, find out why we ain't getting it.
All right, my bad. We'll come back in 3. 2-1. Welcome back to Stewarts Creek. Tullahoma goes 74 yards in 7 plays using 3 minutes and 43 seconds off the clock. The Wildcats score on a 17-yard pass from Lucas Reed to Alex Bobo and leads 7-0. Stewarts Creek will begin at the 20-yard line.
Scott, how's that for run-pass balance? First play of the game, 39-yard touchdown pass. Lucas Reed 4 for 4 in that drive through the air, on target.
So the quarterback for the Red Hawks is Jacob Jones. Running back, handoff to Floyd. It's Caleb Floyd, number 1. Actually, their quarterback is Jerry Taylor Jr. Jones, who started last year, not the quarterback to start the game here.
Surprise, watching Jones last night on film, he was really errant in that game last year on some short flare patterns out of the backfield to his running backs. Misfired 6 or 7 times in that game, just overthrowing the running back. So they've made a change there for whatever reason.
So Floyd picks up 5 on the first carry. 2nd and 5 for the Red Hawks at the 25. Taylor hands it off. Through the middle, first down and more. And this is again Caleb Floyd, and he's got a first down for Stewarts Creek.
Yeah, they're just tested our manhood the first 2 plays, so we got a bow up in the middle. Right up the gut there, power on power. We'll test us out in that run game early.
Silas McGowan on that defensive line for the Wildcats. 1st and 10, Stewarts Creek at the 30. Handoff outside, got about 5 or 6. It's number 8, Jeremy Smith, a senior. So Smith picks up 6 for the Red Hawks. Call it 7.
And that's their first run to the outside there. And 2 capable running backs we've seen. As we said, Javarion Ote gone. And they still have Caleb Floyd and Jeremy Smith, 1 and 8.
So the Red Hawks on the march. 2nd down and 3 at their 37, 38. Taylor has Floyd behind him, gives it to Floyd. Floyd just fights his way out over the 40 to the 46 for another first down.
Yeah, that interior line, their 2 guards and center just blowing our nose tackle back, getting a nice push in the middle.
Gain of 9 that time for Floyd. Yeah, I'd say they're controlling the line of scrimmage early, but it is early.
Yeah. 4 runs to start the game for the Red Hawks.
And they're big. You can see that offensive line. They're big.
Yes, they are.
So Taylor with single receivers left and right. Hands it off again. Straight up the gut. This is number 6, Daniel Johnson, the junior. Johnson in Tullahoma territory at the 49. So that's 3 running backs.
Yeah. Well, Tullahoma looked like they got good penetration on that, but just went right by the ball carrier on that one. So at least we got through the line that time and had a shot in the backfield. So that might be a good sign.
Stewarts Creek has marched from their 20 to Tullahoma's 49. 2nd and 5. Handoff, little end around, cuts it inside, got some room at the 40, tripped up by the last man. Aiden Kelly tripped him up. Stewarts Creek running that football with Floyd.
Smash mouth.
Gain of 11. 1st and 10.
Rapidly moving first quarter. We're now 5 minutes left in the first. Cats up 7-zip. They scored on their first drive of the game. Red Hawks trying to answer.
Stewarts Creek has not thrown the ball. Rolling left. Going to run it. I think that was a run all the way as Taylor. Taylor's knocked down after a gain of 6 or 7.
Well, that's one thing when you have a punishing running game, you do have the threat of the pass because, that pulls the linebackers and gets the corners creeping in, gives you the opportunity to hit some plays downfield in the passing game.
Gain of 6. That time for Taylor. And Stewarts Creek has it, 2nd and 4 at the 32.
Well, Jerry Taylor, he's a junior, Scott.
Floyd takes it inside the 30, down to the 27. That's enough for another Red Hawk first down.
Time-consuming initial drive for the Red Hawks.
Not very hard to figure out their game plan.
No.
3:45 to go in the first. Stewarts Creek 1st and 10 at the Tullahoma 27. Floyd in motion. 2 receivers to the right. Handoff. End around. Excellent play. I believe that was Caden Poff coming up. No, that was Creed Adams making the stop for Tullahoma on Jeremy Smith.
Yeah, it was. Number 2. So where did you say Adams transferred in from?
Warren County.
Warren County.
Gain of 2.
Pioneer becomes a Wildcat. Good size, 6 foot, 195, senior.
Taylor alone in the backfield on 2nd and 8. Taylor faked that throw the whole way. He's slippery.
Yeah, he is.
Tullahoma finally gets him down inside the 20 at the 19.
Yeah, just a fake pass. Quarterback design draw all the way, wasn't it? He just tried to show some deception.
I think both looks.
Quarterback design.
I don't think he was ever going to throw on either one of them.
No.
3rd down and 2 for the Red Hawks at the Tullahoma 20. No, I don't think he ever had any intention of passing the ball.
Let's see if we can play bend but don't break here.
3 receivers to the right.
Stop him on this 3rd down.
Floyd just glides past the 15 for another first down.
Well, you're right. It almost looked like he was just skating on ice through the line that time, didn't he? He was gliding through there.
To the 13, a gain of 7. Boy, this is an impressive drive.
It's a very upward running style. I mean, just straight vertical on that, going through that line.
Red Hawks, 1st and 10 at the Tullahoma 13.
Scott said they've had, really 4 people run the ball now, including the quarterback.
Here's Floyd again. Floyd just bouncing off people. Finally dragged down at the 3, but it's 1st and goal for the Red Hawks.
Yeah, you got to really deliver some blows on this guy. Multiple licks and gang tackle him. It's really hard for one solo tackler to bring him down.
Gain of 10. It's 1st and goal for the Red Hawks at the 3. This is just methodical. This is just crushing. The clock has gone from the 8:17 mark to 1:20. Red Hawks 1st and goal at the 3. Taylor to Floyd. Floyd, big hole, touchdown, Stewarts Creek.
Well, nice response drive, as you said. Just not any balance there, just straight runs, no passes. That drive.
Oh, that was just so impressive.
Yeah, smash mouth city right there. Well, let's see if we can have a failed PAT here to retain the lead.
Landon Wharf to attempt the extra point for the Red Hawks. Wharf's kick is good. 1:11 left to go in the first quarter. We're tied at 7 on the Light Tube Sports Network.
So get signed up for your fall maintenance checks, and let's get out and support our local high school football this year. Let's go, Cats.
Step into a world of fun at Tullahoma Lanes. Strike up your excitement with our updated bowling center featuring a wide variety of classic and interactive games. Indulge in your timeless favorites at our new and refreshed snack bar. Check out our upgraded arcade with state-of-the-art games and card swipe technology. Save up your points for premium prize offerings. Bring the whole family and experience bowling like never before.
This is you, and this is you, and this, and this. You're a team, a quarterback, a running back, a kicker, a coach. You are champions. You're a flyer, a back spot, a base, a parent, and a fan. And you are part of this community, so no matter who you are.
Drives 80 yards in 13 plays, using 7 minutes and 6 seconds off the clock. Ties the score on a 3-yard run by Caleb Floyd. So Wharf kicks off, and Kenai Johnson at the 2. Johnson bobbles it to the 5, to the 10. Uh-oh. Kenai just got to go down at the 10. That's where Tullahoma will begin.
Well, Tullahoma with some adverse field position there, just a mistake in the special teams. She said Johnson bobbled it, and the coverage units for Stewarts Creek, boy, they get down that field fast. Good tackling football team.
So the Wildcats will start their second possession at the 10-yard line. Tied 7-7. Tullahoma opened the game with a 74-yard, 7-play drive. Little run, little pass. Marvancy Johnson had a 39-yard run.
Well, this is exactly where we had the game last year. 7-7 first quarter, and then they scored the next 14. So let's see if we can reverse that trend this year. Keep this offense going.
Reed hands off Marvancy. Marvancy face mask, rips his helmet off, and then Marvancy stands up and gestures at the referee. Ken, you got to keep playing football there, even though your helmet got ripped off.
Yeah. Marvancy did a good job of the, he was hit as soon as he touched the ball and evaded the first tackle, and then hopefully the face mask gets called there right in front of the refs.
Oh, there's no question. Question is, did Tullahoma respond in any way?
Yeah.
So we're watching the referee
if the helmet flies off, that's normally a good indicator somebody got the face mask.
Yeah, especially when you saw the guy's hand grab it and rip it off. I mean, they threw the flag. I don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah. I agree with you. I don't know why it's such a long conference unless they have a.
Well, there's 2 or 3 flags down. Personal foul, face mask, Stewarts Creek. Personal foul, Stewarts Creek. So 2 personal foul penalties. That's a 30-yard penalty for Tullahoma.
Wow.
Woo. That's big.
The first penalty of the game is a big one.
First 2.
Yeah, the first 2. Yeah, that's a double whammy.
It is.
That's. I mean, how rare is that? That's pretty rare, isn't it?
It's pretty rare.
Yeah, 2 15-yarders tacked
2
on.
personal fouls on the same play.
Yeah.
Tullahoma will have it at the 36-yard line. So that's basically a 30-yard penalty right there.
Oh, yeah, it gets us out of that terrible field position we had from the shadow of the 5-yard line all the way out to where? 35, 33?
Tullahoma 1st and 10 at the 36.
36.
57 seconds to go in the first quarter. Reed, Marvancy. Marvancy spins. It's another flag. Marvancy still on his feet, still spinning. Out to the 39, but a flag on the play.
Boy, Marvancy fighting hard out there for extra yardage. And their defensive linemen are beating our offensive line right now. They're getting into our backfield.
Holding against Tullahoma, so mark that play off. It's from the spot of the foul. And so the ball will be at the 26. First down and 20, Tullahoma.
A sloppy start, both sides here. This Tullahoma's second possession of the game. 45 seconds left in the first quarter. We're tied at 7.
Lucas Reed, junior quarterback for the Wildcats, to throw. Here comes pressure. Reed going to tuck it, get what he can. That's a couple of yards.
About all he could do on that one, Scott.
Well, their defensive line won that battle.
Sure did.
2nd and 18 for the Wildcats. At the 27.
It may be the end of let the clock run out in the first quarter there.
So Tullahoma in its second possession. Each team has the ball one possession here in the first quarter, and we are tied at 7. You're watching Tullahoma Wildcat football on the Light Tube Sports Network.
For what you do, we're here to care for you. Vanderbilt Tullahoma Heart and Hospital and Vanderbilt Health, making healthcare personal.
Coffee County Bank, the Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year, was founded by local business and community leaders in 1975 with a mission to create a community bank that fulfills the needs of its clients. We believe it is our responsibility to participate in the growth of Coffee County by supporting its citizens, businesses, and the community as a whole. Coffee County Bank is a proud supporter of Tullahoma football.
Never miss your favorite shows again.
Creek tied at 7. Pretty even first quarter. Both teams drove down the field and scored. Tullahoma now on its second possession. And the Wildcats are staring at 2nd and 19 at their 26-yard line.
Well, that's not what you want on second down, is it? 19, forever to go, 19 yards.
Handoff, Marvancy, little stutter step out over the 30. Marvancy out to the 34-yard line.
Well, Marvancy running hard. Good blocking there for Tullahoma on the line that time. They got a push.
Gain of 8 for the Wildcats. But it's still 3rd and 12 for Tullahoma at the Stewarts Creek 34. At the Tullahoma 34. Seabolt in on the left side at tight end.
Got to be careful with the football here.
Reed, straight drop, pass over the middle, complete at the 45. Out very close to the first down. That may be Poff to the 47-yard line. I think that's a first down.
He spotted it past the sticks.
Yeah, it's Caden Poff with the reception, so nice catch by Poff. Nice pass by Reed.
Scott, I think our new quarterback is 100% completion percentage right now.
Gain of 13 that time on the pass. On 3rd and 12, Ken, that's a big pickup for Tullahoma.
Well, that's 2 big third downs
Reed
he's converted.
Looks left to Kenai Johnson. Kenai tried to cut it back inside. That play hadn't worked. They've run it a couple of times. It got maybe a yard.
Yeah, kind of misdirection. The quarterback looks out to the right at the wide receiver, then comes back on this screen that's set up to the left side. But as you said, it was diagnosed well by Stewarts Creek defense. They're waiting on Kenai Johnson.
That may work better against Lawrence County and Spring Hill.
Yes, indeed.
Tullahoma 2 receivers to the left on 2nd and 9. Reed to throw. Reed, first long pass of the night is incomplete. Little bit long intended out there for Alex Bobo.
I'm really impressed with Reed's poise early in this game, man. He sets up strong in the pocket and delivers the football through one-on-one coverage out there, so he picked the right guy to throw it to. It was good coverage by the cornerback for Stewarts Creek, and his first incomplete pass of the game.
So the Cats 3rd and 9 at their own 48. Want to give a shout out to our buddy Brian Skelton listening down in Lower Alabama. Reed, pass is complete. Nice catch on the far sideline at the 40. That's Bobo, and that's a Wildcat first down.
Oh, that's another 3rd down conversion. That was 3rd and 9 from the 48-yard line, and Reed rolls out, keeps his eyes downfield, rolls with the pocket, throws off balance on target. The beautiful passing catch on the sidelines to convert yet another 3rd down. That's 3 third-down conversions for the Wildcats.
13 yards on the pass from Reed to Bobo with 10:19 to go in the half. Tullahoma 1st and 10 at the Stewarts Creek 39. Marvancy takes the pitch. Marvancy, nothing there. No gain on the play. Tullahoma not much luck running outside. Not much luck running at all except that first play.
Yeah. And, look, the good thing here on this second drive, you see promise here because Tullahoma's pushed the ball out from their 5-yard line now over into Red Hawk territory. So, if anything, they flip field position here. But let's see if we can continue this drive and come out with some points.
2nd and 11. 2 receivers right, 1 left.
1 of 3. Gold!
Now, Kanai, Marvancy takes the pitch. Marvancy's outside, 30, 20, 10, 5, touchdown, Tullahoma. Wow. Marvancy Fancy Johnson from 40 yards away.
Wow. And, we talked about run-pass balance. These conversions in the passing game on 3rd down, 3rd and long. That last couple of plays ago, that 3rd and 9, that 13-yard completion from Reed to Poff kept this drive alive, and now a 40-yard explosive run by Kanai Johnson, his second explosive run of the game.
Marvancy.
I get that. Johnson and Johnson, baby. They're doing it tonight.
Tullahoma at the 6-yard line. Wait a minute. I thought he scored. Did he go out of bounds? He did go out of bounds. At the 7. Here's a Wildcat snap to Creed Adams, and that did nothing. Nothing. I thought Marvancy scored.
We thought he got in.
But
he must have stepped out there at the 6-yard line.
He didn't. So it was 1st and goal at the 6. 2 ran it and lost 3 yards, and we've got an injured player on the field. Tullahoma will have it 2nd and goal. We're tied at 7 here on the Light Tube Sports Network.
For an additional $7 a month along with your digital television service, Light Tube Cloud DVR lets you record up to 8 programs at the same time, receive 500 gigabytes of cloud storage, and whole home DVR. Call TUA Customer Service to add Light Tube Cloud DVR to your digital television service today at 455-4515.
Tullahoma 2nd and goal at the Stewarts Creek 9 after a loss of 3. I don't know what that play was, but the offense is back on the field. 2nd and goal. Marvancy straight through the left side. Marvancy inside the 5 to the 3, and there's a flag on the play.
Well, that flag came in late, but just intense, hard, fierce running there by Marvancy Johnson.
It's going to be holding against the Wildcats.
Seen lots of laundry. That's the second holding call on the Cats this drive. And penalties even at 2 apiece.
Well, that's second and goal is going to come from the 18-yard line.
You shoot yourself in the foot on the road with these holding calls inside the Cardinal zone. Not optimal.
Tullahoma has 3 receivers to the right. Big 97, Micah Winton in at fullback. That pass is complete to Kanai Johnson. Johnson driven out of bounds at the 6-yard line. I tell you what, Reed had to thread the needle with that one, Ken.
Yeah, he is. And, saw him play in baseball this year on the state championship team. I believe he hit a home run against Community in a game I was at. But he's a great athlete, and we're seeing his athletic prowess on display here in the first half action.
A gain of 12 on the pass from Reed to Johnson. It is 3rd and goal, Tullahoma at the Stewarts Creek 6. Again, Winton in at the fullback on the left side.
Maybe we roll out.
Empty backfield for Reed. He drops the snap, hands it off to Kenai Johnson. They faked everybody out. Touchdown, Tullahoma. A little misdirection for the Wildcats.
I know it wasn't a fumble, Rooski. That was by accident that ball was fumbled, but it turned out wonderfully well for the Wildcats as Kenai skirts around the right edge to the corner of the end zone. Big play on 3rd and goal right there. Cats convert another 3rd down, this time for pay dirt. They retake the lead.
Now that's how you get everybody going the wrong way right there.
Yeah.
Reed even bobbled the snap and still got it off. Coffee County leading Franklin County 28-0 in the second quarter. Chase Dotson attempt the point after. The hold from Riddle. The point after is good. 8:34 to go in the half. Tullahoma 14, Stewarts Creek 7 on the Light Tube Sports Network.
On game night, winning is everything. But life's big wins happen off the field. When you win a heart. When you win their trust. When you win their respect. First Bank's community banking is perfect for life's big wins because of what we're big on. You. Make us part of your team for life's biggest wins.
Hey, I'm Phil Gill, the owner of Fit Beyond Plus. Fit Beyond Plus is a gym that brings a fresh and exciting atmosphere to your health and fitness. We'd love for you to drop in and check us out.
Yards in 11 plays. We had about 4 penalties on that drive. 4 minutes and 38 seconds. The Wildcats take the lead on a 6-yard run by Kenai Johnson. And Tullahoma up 14-7 with 8:34 to go in the half. 3 possessions, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, it's not going to be like last year's game. We scored on the first possession, shut out the rest of the game with 2 for 2. Some critical 3rd down conversions that drive through the passing game and through the run with that last reverse.
Chase Dotson kicks it 5 yards into the end zone. And Stewarts Creek will start 1st and 10 at the 20.
Well, Tullahoma seems to be moving the ball with balance on offense, like we talked about. You know, it's just the Johnson & Johnson, getting Lucas Reed comfortable. I believe he's only had 1 incompletion, maybe 2 the entire contest so far. But can the Wildcat defense slow down this gang of running backs for the Redhawks? They had 4 guys, including the quarterback, carrying their first touchdown drive. We got to figure a way to play more physical, tackle better, and stop the run.
Franklin County's had 2 turnovers on punt attempts. Coffee County scored on both of them. Stewarts Creek, 1st and 10 at the 20. Handoff inside. He's gone. See ya.
Oh, wow.
80 yards for Stewarts Creek. Ain't nobody catching him. Number 2. No, that's number 8, Jeremy Smith for the Redhawks.
Right up the middle, 1 play, 80 yards. Well, that was quite different. Stark contrast to their last drive that ate up 7+ minutes, Scott. Quick strike, 1 play.
Well, they were going to do the same thing.
Yeah.
They just didn't need to.
Yeah.
Jeremy Smith, senior, really fast.
Yeah, blazing speed right there. Caught it early as soon as he broke through the line. You said he was gone.
Wharf, extra point attempt is blocked by Tullahoma.
Yes.
So no good. The Wildcats lead 14-13. 8:21 to go in the first half. This is the Light Tube Sports Network.
Did you know that Tullahoma Utilities Authority has a solar farm right here in Tullahoma? For as little as $4 a month, you can support solar energy production and breathe a little easier, knowing you're taking positive action to reduce your carbon footprint. Call 455-4515 today.
Long to tie the game up, 80 yards. Jeremy Smith, once he busted through the line, Ken, he really turned on the accelerator.
He sure did, turned on the jets. Explosive burst, but Bronson Bunch blocks the extra point, and the Cats still hold the lead 14-13 here.
Kickoff taken by Kanai at the 13, 20, 25. Kanai bottled up there at the 26. That's where Tullahoma will begin this drive.
8:14 left second quarter, 4 possessions, 2 by each team, 2 touchdowns by each. Difference in this football game is the block PAT. Cats lead by 1.
I would say that the offenses are ahead of the defenses here.
Indeed.
To begin things. You know, you just can't simulate game tackling in practice.
Mm-mm.
You're not going to tackle your teammates like you're going to tackle somebody in a game. And teams don't work a lot on tackling in the preseason because you don't want to get anybody hurt. Tullahoma, 1st and 10 at its 20-yard line. Here's Reed on a keeper after a little fake to Marvancy. Reed picks up 3. You know, Tullahoma really didn't have that in its offense last year. You didn't see Tullahoma quarterback run the ball like that. So
when we talked about that on the ride up here, you know, so you hope there that the key is that they follow Marvancy on that and sell out on him getting the football, and then you got a big lane to run through on the right side. But defensed well by Stewarts Creek.
Gain of 3 for Reed. 2nd and 7 at the 29. Reed rolls right. Looks downfield. That pass incomplete. Intended for Bobo out there. It's 3rd down.
Yeah, short side of the field, threw into double coverage that time. Just no opening there, crease to get the ball into. He's been very accurate thus far, but this is going to set up another 3rd and long. 3rd and 7 here. We converted some nice 3rd downs the last possession on that long drive. They put us up 14-7. Let's see if we can convert another one and avoid the 3 and out.
2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right for Reed. It's a quarterback draw all the way, and Reed has not got any room.
No.
Picked up 2 yards, that's it. A safe play.
Yeah.
That's what that was.
And what you maybe want to do there if the quarterback is just wait another second and a half there for that play to develop, and maybe the defenders get up the field where you can get a seam and run through it. But, just no way where to go on that one. Yeah, Bobo.
So Tullahoma to punt the football. Sam Bobo is the punter.
Good snap.
And Bobo gets a low line drive away. Takes a great Tullahoma roll. Picked up by number 8. Got to wrap him up.
Yes, sir.
He's tackled at the 37-yard line. And that's where Stewarts Creek will begin.
First punt of the game.
Comes from Tullahoma.
Yep. Sam Bobo showing his athleticism, playing wide receiver, and also being able to punt.
Well, we hadn't seen him at wide receiver any
back
tonight.
Yeah, DB and punter. Pretty good kick, though.
So 6:40 to go in the half. Stewarts Creek 1st down and 10 at its 37-yard line. Jerry Taylor hands it off. And this is Smith again. Smith works his way out for 6 or 7.
Yeah, he's a handful. He's fast.
Well, he's really quick.
He sure is.
Mark it at the 42, so a gain of 5.
Nice tackle there. And Stewarts Creek with their 3rd possession. Now they have the opportunity to take the lead for the first time of the game. Tullahoma has led the entire contest. Has not trailed.
Both teams very deliberate on offense. Nobody's running any hurry-ups so far. Taylor hands it off to Floyd. Floyd over the right side, out over the 45 to the 47. Brought down there by Bunch.
Yeah, they just continue to maul us at the point of attack.
Along with Aiden Kelly.
That's good for a Stewarts Creek first down.
That run picks up a first down for the Red Hawks out to the 48. Gain of 6. So far, no passing attempts for Stewarts Creek.
0 turnovers. One here would be nice on this drive. Needing something to slow their momentum down in this run game.
Stopping a run would be a start. Here's Floyd, right up the gut. Floyd just fights and pushes into Tullahoma territory down to the 44-yard line.
And it's just methodical. You know, they throw 3 running backs at you, all a little different. They've got size, they've got speed back there.
Gain of 8, 2nd and 2.
That offensive line is stout.
At the Tullahoma 44. Not especially muggy tonight. Some season openers are just brutal. Here's a handoff, Floyd. Floyd really knows how to push the pile and fall forward, and he does for another first down. Spotted at the 38, and a gain of 6. Well, this is how you shorten a game and eat up yardage.
I don't know why the clock's not running on a run play. It's not moved. Well, now they just wound it.
Well, it was a first down.
Yeah, first down. So 4:40 to go, first half. Cats up 14-13.
Now under center is Taylor. And in the I formation, hands off to the second man through. Not much there for the Red Hawks, as Smith only got a yard or 2. So a little different look for the Red Hawks that time, with Taylor under center in the I formation with a fullback. Didn't get much, maybe a yard.
The Wildcats, much better job defensively there on that play. And that's what you want to do, win first down. They held them 1 yard there, so 2nd and 9.
Clock ticks under 4.
We need to put them in the 2nd and 3rd and long situations.
It's all rushing attack for the Red Hawks.
They've even thrown a pass yet.
Nope. Taylor has 2 receivers to the left, but that doesn't matter. He's handing off up the middle, bounces off one man, bounces off another. Marcel Gordon close to a first down for the Red Hawks. Well, these guys run.
They're just saying, here it is. You know what's coming. We're running. We're handing the ball off. You got to stop us. You can't stop us. That's their mentality right now. We're going to run it till you stop us.
Perfectly legitimate mentality there, because we certainly haven't stopped them. We have barely slowed them down. And they just got a bunch of guys that can run the football. That's 3 or 4 guys that have run it out of the backfield. Floyd's in there now with Taylor. Floyd tripped up. Nice tackle by Bronson Bunch, but not before Floyd picked up 5 or 6, 7 yards.
Might have been a touchdown saving tackle there by Bunch. He had a lot of green behind him.
Gain of 6.
In front of him.
So with 2.5 minutes to go, Stewarts Creek, 2nd and 4 at the Tullahoma 21. This game marching along swiftly, and the Red Hawks are making that happen with an impressive old-school rushing attack. Now they stack 2 receivers to the right. Little different look. But they haven't thrown a pass. And they won't now. Handoff Floyd. Floyd, Tullahoma just fighting to bring him down. Boy, he's strong running back. Gets down to about the 7. Close to a first down.
I believe both teams have their full complement of timeout, so we're inside the 2-minute mark here in the first half.
At the 17, I said the 7. It's to the 17, a gain of 4. He needed the 4. We've got a officials timeout here, so let's see what's going on. 1:43 to go in the half. Tullahoma leads Stewarts Creek 14-13. And so they're going to measure for the first down, allegedly. You know, Ken, Tullahoma now has the neon down signs like you asked for.
Oh,
yes.
Man, that's fantastic.
Yes.
Wonderful. Can't wait to get back to the friendly confines of
So it's 2024. We're going to bring 2 sticks and a chain out and try to figure out if this is a first down or not. And it is a first down for Stewarts Creek.
Oh, you know, Tullahoma coaching staff got to figure out, you know, is there any alignment that we can use defensively, you know, to
these inside running plays
wise,
are just, and they're just blocking the heck out of us, opening massive holes. Big 65, we saw him coming in. He's the center for the Red Hawks. Stewarts Creek 1st and 10 at the Tullahoma 17. 1:40 to go in the half. Hand off, end around. Cut down at the 10-yard line is Smith. And that was a touchdown saving tackle.
Yeah, I think Bobo got him. Yep, Sam Bobo.
A gain of 8. 2nd and 2 at the 9.
Well, you certainly here, 1:12 left. You want to hold them to a field goal attempt if at all possible. Keep them out of the end zone.
2nd and 2.
We've already blocked an extra point.
Hand off, straight up the gut. Powell moves to the 5, and that'll be 1st and goal for the Red Hawks.
All right, Cass, let's bow up right here. Critical junction in this game. This is really where Stewarts Creek turned the momentum of the game last year. They had a big play. I think they scored with 6 seconds left in the first half.
Yeah, that was an 83-yard pass.
Yeah, 83-yard pass with 6 seconds to go, and that turned the game.
52 seconds to go in the half. Timeout on the field. This is the Light Tube Sports Network.
All right, 5-yard line, first down.
Tullahoma Utilities Authority Light Tube Fiber Internet offers true gigabit service to our customers. We pride ourselves on speed, but the backbone of that speed is local tech support, unmatched customer service, and professional service technicians. To sign up, call 455-4515 to gain the reassurance of Light Tube reliability.
Is lag hurting your gaming? Is a weak signal stalling your social media posts? Are constant updates slowing down your productivity?
Stewarts Creek 1st down and goal at the Tullahoma 5-yard line with 52.5 seconds to play in the first half. The Wildcats lead the Red Hawks 14-13. Hope you're enjoying this opening night of high school football along with Ken Keller. I'm Scott Shastine. Be sure and stick around at halftime. We'll have both bands out here enjoy the halftime show. Taylor hands it off. Floyd. Boom.
Got him.
Floyd is blasted. Big Trey Palmer.
Yeah, that's a boy.
5 yards. And there's a timeout on the field.
Well, great play by Palmer. As we said, he did not play last year, and he made his presence known there. Big 78.
All the way back to the 9-yard line, so a loss of 4.
That's a 6'5", 260-pound thump tackle for loss right there. I think that's Tullahoma's first tackle for loss this contest.
43 seconds to go in the half. Another timeout. We'll keep it here.
Came in a big time. Scott, this is a big juncture in this game, critical juncture, because Stewarts Creek will receive the second half kickoff, so they're trying to get a 2-for-1 here. Tullahoma at some points defense has to get off the field. A big play there by Palmer and his comrades back there in the backfield of Stewarts Creek.
Yeah, that's the first tackle for loss in the game for Stewarts Creek. for as many times as they've run the ball, for that to be the first tackle for loss, that's pretty impressive. But as you mentioned, a more impressive play that time by Trey Palmer. We need him to be a playmaker up there.
Yeah. And so you wonder here, it's a cat-mouse game here, no pun intended, with the Wildcats on defense.
Nah, they're going to hand
there?
off up the middle.
You don't think they go there here?
I wouldn't.
43.1 seconds.
I might kick number 8 out to the wide side. Yeah. He's in the backfield with Floyd the fullback, Taylor under center. So I formation. Taylor rolls left. He's going to throw it in the end zone. Wide open. Touchdown, Stewarts Creek. That's number 80, Grady Harvey, with the touchdown.
Well, if they throw it, we got to be ready for it. And they just rolled out, sent the running back to the right, rolled out to the left, and the receiver's wide open. Quarterback made a good pass. But, hey, when you're that far wide open, you could have made that pass, Scott.
I could have with my Hall of Fame arm.
Yep.
So Stewarts Creek scores in the final seconds here of the first half. The end of the first half was a booger for Tullahoma last year in multiple games. And it is one for the Wildcats tonight. Redhawks going for 2. With Floyd in the backfield. I would. They've gained at least 3 yards. Rolling right is Taylor. Taylor is dropped.
Yes.
From behind, 67, Silas McGowan with a stop for the Wildcats. The PAT is no good.
Good job, boys.
So 37.8 to go. Stewarts Creek leads 19-14. This is the Light Tube Sports Network.
TUA Lighttube has a solution. Enroll in our mesh router service starting at $9.95 a month. With the ability to cover your home with increased signal strength, you can increase productivity and whole home happiness. Start winning today by calling TUA Lighttube customer service at 455-4515.
It's football time in Tennessee, and nobody tackles the competition like the Russell Barnett Automotive family. With 6 locations to serve you, certified collision center, over 1,000 new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from at russellbarnett.com, hometown auto rental, limited lifetime powertrain warranty on certain units, certified pre-owned units. Too many reasons to mention why. Keep asking the question, why buy anywhere else?
Hi there, this is Terry Stroop, Stroop Factory Refrigeration. Summer's about to wind down, fall's right around the corner. It's time.
Stewarts Creek goes 63 yards in 12 plays. The first pass of the game is the touchdown, 9-yard touchdown to Grady Harvey from Jerry Taylor. And there's the kick, Marvancy Johnson. Takes it out to the 30-yard line, close to the 30, where he's run out of bounds.
Well, both teams 3 possessions. Stewarts Creek has scored touchdowns on all of theirs. Tullahoma 2 of 3 with a Bobo punt. 0 turnovers this game. Tullahoma was blocked an extra point, stopped a 2-point conversion, thus 19-14. Offenses look good. Defense, run defense. Hey, we're going against a physical team, so we got our hands full here.
Well, we'll see what kind of halftime adjustments Coy Sisk and his staff make for the Wildcats. Feel certain there will be some. See if Tullahoma tries to do anything here or just runs out the clock. They'll hand it to Marvancy. Marvancy over the right side for about 3 or 4. I think that's going to do it for the Wildcats. No. Timeout, Tullahoma. We'll stay right here. Marvancy got out to the 33, so a gain of 4. Ken, you're a coach. Why do you call a timeout here when you're at your own 33 with 21 seconds to go?
I don't know, Scott, unless we're just going to take a couple deep shots over the middle, try to complete a pass up the 50, maybe get a timeout and throw a home run ball to the end zone is all I can figure.
I mean, to me, if you don't have something special that you're fixing to do, just let the clock run out. Now, hopefully we do something special, and the other mindset is you get all the offensive plays you can, but you don't risk a mistake down here unless you're going to try to score.
Right. And I have been very impressed, as I know you have too, that the offensive play call in the first half, they've really got Lucas Reed comfortable, and Tullahoma has achieved the balance that they've needed in this first half on offense. So let's see how this last 21.4 seconds.
Again, three-man front for the Red Hawks. They'll just hand it to Marvancy. Straight up the middle. Marvancy's got loose at the 40. Marvancy rumbles out of bounds to the 44-yard line with 14 seconds left. Gain of 11.
And that's going to be a first down. So maybe you've got time for a couple passes here. And I think if you're going to do something, you got to go vertical here. You just take a knee.
See, if you were going to take a knee, you should have done that 2 plays ago.
I agree.
That's my point.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at, though. But
you got to throw it now. You got 14 seconds. Got time for maybe 2 plays. Reed to throw. Reed looks right. Leads. Pass. Intercepted. Stewarts Creek at the 50, and he's down to the 35-yard line. That's why you just take a knee. So a turnover.
5.9, we have somebody down on our sideline.
That's Stewarts Creek player down on the far sidelines there. So the interception takes place, and Stewarts Creek will have it at the – see where they've spotted the football. At the 35-yard line. We've got an injury timeout on the far sideline, even though he's off the field to play.
First mistake by Reed tonight. He looks really good. Just threw it right to the defender that time. The good thing is 5.9 seconds left, so the clock's on our ally here. 45-yard line. You got to gamble. They're not going to run the ball here, surely. So they're going to have to put it in the air. So somebody's got to make a play here.
Marcel Gordon, the injured Stewarts Creek Red Hawk, but he's up, headed back toward the sideline. So that's always a good sign. Stewarts Creek will have it 1st and 10 at the Tullahoma 35. As Ken said, 6 seconds left to go. Red Hawks time for basically 1 play. If they have a 52-yard field goal kicker, that's the way I would go, but they don't.
Well, that's a silver lining. You just can't let this play turn into a disaster for you.
Well, that interception's already a disaster. So we'll be lucky if we get out of here without any more points. I don't understand that sequence. Taylor shifts people all over the place, and they're all fast. Floyd split wide to the right. Taylor, straight drop.
Going to be their Hail Mary pass here.
There's a flag on the play, so this one's coming back no matter what. Taylor.
Clock says 0, so if it's on them, that'll end the half.
Clock runs out. Got multiple flags in the backfield as Taylor picked up 25 yards, but I don't think it's going to matter. Holding against Stewarts Creek, so.
An eventful last minute of the first half, Scott.
All that yardage is done, and we are done for the first 24 minutes. Well, enjoy the bands. And get ready for the second half. We got a close one here at the half from Smyrna, Tennessee. Stewarts Creek leads Tullahoma 19-14. You're watching Tullahoma High School Sports on the Light Tube Sports Network.
Get signed up for your fall maintenance checks, and let's get out and support our local high school football this year. Let's go, Cats.
Step into a world of fun at Tullahoma Lanes. Strike up your excitement with our updated bowling center featuring a wide variety of classic and interactive games. Indulge in your timeless favorites at our new and refreshed snack bar. Check out our upgraded arcade with state-of-the-art games and card swipe technology. Save up your points for premium prize offerings. Bring the whole family and experience bowling like never before.
This is you, and this is you, and this, and this. You're a team, a quarterback, a running back, a kicker, a coach. You are champions. You're a flyer, a back spot, a base, a parent, and a fan. And you are part of this community. So no matter who you are or what you do, we're here to care for you. Vanderbilt Tullahoma Heart and Hospital and Vanderbilt Health, making healthcare personal.
Coffee County Bank, the Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year, was founded by local business and community leaders in 1975 with a mission to create a community bank that fulfills the needs of its clients. We believe it is our responsibility to participate in the growth of Coffee County by supporting its citizens, businesses, and the community as a whole. Coffee County Bank is a proud supporter of Tullahoma football.
Of the 2024 collection, Get Up and Go.
Good morning, Tullahoma. Of some minor backups due to road construction on I-24. Our weather conditions for today show only a 30% chance of rain, so grab that morning cup of coffee and let's get up and go. Brought to you by Tullahoma Lanes. Listen up, condition red on I-24. Let's go airborne with Johnny Platter.
Well, there's a tractor trailer overturned in the westbound lanes of I-24. It's going to be slow going for a while.
I tried so
Energy. Lots of energy. Yes.
Rooster 1015.
You're listening to the All Sports Radio Network, where your UT Vols are crushing the Alabama Crimson Tide 28-3.
The band is under the direction of field commanders Jonas Carter, Alexander Cook, and Jonah Vallejo, and logistical coordinator is Lindsay Evie. The THS band would like to thank their corporate sponsors: Ashton Investment Management, Century 21 Candy Dormant, Citizens Tri-County Bank, Coffee County Bank, Indian Burglary, Jackson Service Group, Gordon Jackson, Jacobs Engineering, Russell Barnett, Sausage and Gravy, you can always thank Sausage and Gravy, Traders Bank, Tullahoma Vision Associates, Dr. Rob Nichols, Tullahoma Bowling Lanes, Heritage Salon and Best Land Survey, Piggy's Place Barbecue, Stan McNabb Automotive Group, Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration, Tennessee Homes, Parties in North Jackson Street, and J&J Construction. Joining the band tonight is the Stewarts Creek High School dance team. And now, please welcome the Stewarts Creek High School band.
Never miss your favorite shows again. For an additional $7 a month along with your digital television service, Light to Cloud DVR lets you record up to 8 programs at the same time, receive 500 gigabytes of cloud storage, and whole home DVR. Call TUA Customer Service to add Light to Cloud DVR to your digital television service today at 455-4515.
On game night, winning is everything. But life's big wins happen off the field. When you win a heart. When you win their trust. When you win their respect. First Bank's community banking is perfect for life's big wins because of what we're big on. You. Make us part of your team for life's biggest wins.
The owner of Fit Beyond Plus. Fit Beyond Plus is a gym that brings a fresh and exciting atmosphere to your health and fitness. We'd love for you to drop in and check us out.
Did you know that Tullahoma Utilities Authority has a solar farm right here in Tullahoma? For as little as $4 a month, you can support solar energy production and breathe a little easier, knowing you're taking positive action to reduce your carbon footprint. Call 455-4515 today.
Welcome back to Stewarts Creek High School. We are at halftime where the Red Hawks lead the Wildcats 19-14. Tullahoma took the opening kickoff and drove 74 yards in 7 plays, scoring on a 17-yard touchdown pass from Lucas Reed to Alex Bobo. And with 8:17 to go in the first quarter, Tullahoma led 7-0. Stewarts Creek responded with an 80-yard, 13-play drive, all running plays, scoring on a 3-yard touchdown run by Caleb Floyd. And with 1:11 to go in the quarter, we were tied at 7. Tullahoma took the next possession, drove 90 yards in 11 plays, using 4:38 off the clock, scoring on a 6-yard run by Kanai Johnson. With 8:34 to go in the half, Tullahoma led 14-7. Stewarts Creek responded again, though, as Jeremy Smith returned the kickoff on 1st and 10 at the 20, ran for 80 yards and a touchdown, took 13 seconds. Stewarts Creek missed the extra point. Tullahoma led 14-13. After the Wildcats punted, Stewarts Creek drove 63 yards in 11 plays, scoring on a 9-yard pass from quarterback Jerry Taylor to wide receiver Grady Harvey. And the Red Hawks took a 19-14 lead. They missed the 2-point conversion. Tullahoma was intercepted to end the half. So the Red Hawks lead at 19-14. For Stewarts Creek, as you might guess, they had quite the running yardage. Floyd led the way, 14 carries, 81 yards. Stewarts Creek ran the ball 25 times, 214 yards in the first half. They threw one pass. It was complete for 9 yards and a touchdown. 223 total yards for Stewarts Creek on 26 plays. For Tullahoma, Lucas Reed had a nice first half, 9 for 12 for 79 yards and a touchdown. Also had an interception. Kanai Johnson caught 6 of those for 36 yards. Alex Bobo 2 for 30 yards and a score. Marvancy Johnson ran the ball 7 times. Hard to believe he only ran it 7 times for 104 yards. Marvancy had a 39-yard run and a 43-yard run. Reed ran it 3 for 7. Tullahoma 12 runs for 114 yards. The Wildcats 24 plays, 193 yards. Stewarts Creek 26 plays, 223 yards. So, Ken, statistically, we're very close.
Great job, Scott, there on the analytics there and the stats. So let's look at this a little bit. Let's look at the 3 phases, special teams. And you hope this looms at some point. The Bronson bunch on the second touchdown, that score gets the block PAT. Tullahoma relinquished the lead only with 37 seconds to go in the first half and stopped a 2-point conversion. So that's 3 potential points Stewart Creek didn't get. Now, if you're Tullahoma defensively, you got to be concerned with just them turning up yardage, running all over us. We got to find a way to stop it, and they've only thrown 1 pass. But offensively, very impressive. Cats set the tone early, scored their first couple of possessions. Only had 1 point, so they did limit the 3-and-out, Scott. And they achieved that run-pass balance. You know, as you said, Lucas Reed, 75% passing on 9 out of 12 through the late interception, but it did not result in points. Marvancy Johnson over 100 yards, and then Kenai Johnson, as you said, 6 receptions, 36 yards, including a touchdown. So, look, we're 5 down on the road. Couple, 1 turnover for Tullahoma, none for Stewarts Creek. The penalties are even at 2 apiece. Pretty tightly contested football game. Tullahoma's got to just find a way to continue to execute on offense and convert some critical 3rd downs, and they've got to stop the run and get a turnover here somewhere in the second half or 2 to win this game.
Well, and it's still true this year, just like it was true last year against this team. This is likely the biggest, fastest team Tullahoma will face all year. Now, Shelbyville's got some good speed. Rockvale may have some. We don't know. But we know pretty much what everybody else has got. Columbia's going to have some speed. But overall team speed and size, this is by far the best team Tullahoma will play. And even though we couldn't stop them at all on defense, we're still in the game. We're about even in yards. So Tullahoma's moving the football. They just got to keep, like you said, keep moving the ball offensively and defensively. Got to figure out a way to stop that running game.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
So teams are still warming up. We'll take a final break, come back with the second half kickoff. Tullahoma trailing Stewarts Creek 19-14. Get ready for the second half on the Light Tube Sports Network.
Tullahoma Utilities Authority Light Tube Fiber Internet offers true gigabit service to our customers. We pride ourselves on speed, but the backbone of that speed is local tech support, unmatched customer service, and professional service technicians. To sign up, call 455-4515 to gain the reassurance of Light Tube reliability.
Is lag hurting your gaming? Is a weak signal stalling your social media posts? Are constant updates slowing down your productivity? TUA Lighttube has a solution. Enroll in our mesh router service starting at $9.95 a month. With the ability to cover your home with increased signal strength, you can increase productivity and whole home happiness. Start winning today by calling TUA Lighttube customer service at 455-4515.
It's football time in Tennessee, and nobody tackles the competition like the Russell Barnett Automotive family. With 6 locations to serve you, certified collision center, over 1,000 new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from at russellbarnett.com, hometown auto rental, limited lifetime powertrain warranty on certain units, certified pre-owned units. Too many reasons to mention why. Keep asking the question, why buy anywhere else?
Hi there, this is Terry Stroop, Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration. Summer's about to wind down, fall's right around the corner. It's time to get signed up for your fall maintenance checks, and let's get out and support our local high school football this year. Let's go, Cats!
Step into a world of fun at Tullahoma Lanes.
Welcome back to Stewarts Creek High School along with Ken Keller. I'm Scott Shastine. Appreciate you tuning in to the Light Tube Sports Network. Of course, Light Tube subscribers can watch on Channel 23, but anybody can watch on the Light Tube YouTube channel, so spread that word around the world. For Tullahoma Wildcat fans, know they can watch the Cats on Friday nights. It's new this year. So we're excited about that and excited to have you along here for the 2024 season. Ken, how are those keys to victory holding up for the Wildcats?
Well, I think pretty well. We're down on the road against a tough team, a physical team. We wanted to limit 3 and outs on offense. Offense has struck balance with Johnson & Johnson, as we talked about at halftime. Marvancy, 104 first-half yards, 75% completion percentage by our quarterback. Offensive line doing a pretty good job protecting Lucas and getting a few holes there from Marvancy. Defensively, we've got to find a way with our front 7, man, to slow the run game down and not allow big plays.
Onside kick for Tullahoma. It's anybody's football. It's still on the ground. Anybody's football. I think Stewarts Creek's got it.
Did we not talk about this on the way up here? We talked about that onside kick from Brady Goodman can come, special team coach Brady Goodman can come at any time, and right there it was. So you give up field position there to take a chance. But we talked about defensive-wise limiting big plays. Really the biggest play they had with Stewarts Creek was an 80-yard touchdown burst. After we went up 14-7, one play, 80-yard run. Other than that, they matriculated down the field, and we made them earn their touchdowns outside that 180-yard play.
Well, we just gave them a really short field to open the second half. And for a team that you haven't been able to stop, I don't know. I guess you gamble. The Red Hawks will have it at midfield to open the second half here. And Taylor under center. Handoff on the end around. This is Smith. Smith is so fast. Man. Smith cuts it back. Smith is tackled at the 7-yard line.
Well, they've had success running to that right side all night long, and that's just a big chunk play. We talked about not giving up big plays, and that one goes big time. First play of the second half, 40-plus yards, almost 50.
Yeah, that short yardage, that short field thing didn't work out very well.
No.
As
gashed us on that one.
Jeremy Smith, who ran for an 80-yard touchdown, that time goes for 43 yards. First and goal, Stewarts Creek at the Tullahoma 7.
Well, they say speed kills, and we saw it on display right there.
Taylor hands it off. They just move the pile forward for a couple of yards. As that was Floyd.
Well, if you're not creating turnovers, Tullahoma simply, we talked about in the keys to victory, trying to steal a possession or two, and that's certainly what Tullahoma tried to do with that onside kick to start the second half, and that's the dagger. It's a double-edged sword. If you're not successful, you give them that short field. That's what happened.
So second and goal for the Red Hawks at the 6. Floyd in the backfield. Flag stops play. Stewarts Creek moved, so Tullahoma will accept that. Pushing back a little bit. That'll mean second and goal at the 11. Been a pretty clean game. Stewarts Creek had a little play there where they had a couple of personal fouls. I think Tullahoma ended up scoring there, but.
And we've had 2 holding calls.
So the Red Hawks, second and goal at the 6. Use a lot of time between plays. Taylor rolls left. Had a man open in the end zone. Taylor keeps it and gets to the 5. Ken, he missed the touchdown right there.
Yeah, big tackle. We closed on him about the inside the 5-yard line there, down to 4.5. But
Yeah,
you're
he
right.
had
He had an opportunity to turn that loose for a touchdown. And we've seen him. He likes rolling to that left side. That's where he completed the pass to the tight end in the corner of the end zone at the end of the first half. He rolled left.
So the Red Hawks pick up a yard.
Same end zone.
To the 10. Now it's 3rd and goal. I'm sorry, at the 5. Picked up 6 yards to the 5. 3rd down and goal. Taylor under center. Oh, he fell down. Ball's on the ground. No, it's on the ground. Tullahoma's got it.
Yes.
Tullahoma's got it at
There
the
we
2-yard
go.
line.
Yes. All right. That's a break we needed right there. First turnover of the game for the Red Hawks. Now turnovers even 1 apiece, but what a critical turnover inside the 5-yard line. Tullahoma forces the fumble and changes the momentum here in this first drive of the second half.
I don't know who got it. I think it may have been Tristan Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
Could have been Tristan Taylor, number 12 for the Wildcats. We'll have to watch the replay. But you wanted a turnover, Ken. You got one. Tullahoma backed up at its 3-yard line with 9:19 to go in the third quarter. The Cats back on offense, but in dangerous territory.
We don't care, partner, if it's a 3-yard line or the half-yard line. We got the ball back, right?
Reed throws it to the right side, complete to Bobo at the 15. Bobo out to the 17. That's a Wildcat first down.
I love that play call. You know, at the shadow of your goal line, throw the ball out of the end zone, a safe pass. And he's hit Bobo with a couple good passes. Now, Bobo doing a good job catching that football.
Gain of 14, 1st and 10 for the Cats.
Excellent, excellent play call. Because what you don't want to do there is go 3 and out, punt out of your end zone, so you get it out to the 20. That's fantastic first play.
Tullahoma
Love
at the
it.
17, 1st and 10.
He's right there.
Hand off Marvancy. Marvancy breaks it outside, over the 20, over the 25. Out to the 30 goes Marvancy Johnson. That's a Wildcat first down.
Oh, that Tullahoma offense has a little pep right now. You can see the energy. You can see the momentum really swing after that fumble. They come out with 2 very energetic plays to start this second half.
Both of them 14-yard gains. So the Wildcats 1st and 10 at the 31.
Again, 1 a pass and 1 a run, so that balance still intact.
2 receivers to the right, Bobo and Poff. Johnson to the left.
Mixing the plays up very effectively tonight.
Hand off Marvancy. Lowers his head. Marvancy just keeps fighting. Out to the 34, a gain of 3.
Well, that's the thing, Marvancy, just his effort every play, 110% effort every run, and he doesn't go down until after the whistle is blown 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, and half the time he doesn't even go down.
Yeah, it's like he doesn't
stopped his forward progress.
Yeah.
7:40 to go in the third. Tullahoma trailing by 5 on the move, 2nd and 7 at the Wildcat 34.
A great football game tonight, you know. Few penalties, few turnovers, 1 apiece.
Yeah, for
Some good
opening night,
play.
I
Yeah.
think it's been pretty clean.
Clean game, yeah.
I mean, you expect turnovers in every game.
Yeah, hot night, both teams fighting very hard.
Stewarts Creek shifts and Tullahoma moves. Flag on the play. Boy, that shift by Stewarts Creek just really messed Tullahoma up.
Well, that's going to put us behind the sticks a little bit, set us up, 2nd and 12 from the 29 now. Well, you know, we had the interception at the end of the first half, so you just got to be careful with the football here. Maybe something, a screen pass or something here.
I'd like to see Marvancy catch the ball out of the backfield, you know? That's a weapon Tullahoma could use. Reed hands it off Marvancy right side. He's got a lot of room. Cuts it at the 35. Marvancy to the 40. Down to the 43 goes Marvancy Johnson. That's a Wildcat first down.
Boy, he had the troops out in front of him, in front of that Tullahoma sideline. And, you know, he really did a good job setting his blockers up on that. Kind of looked like he kind of was just gliding, staying behind him, wasn't he, Scott?
Very much so. Another 14-yard gain for Marvancy Johnson. And the Wildcats have it 1st and 10 at their own 43. Nice drive here by Tullahoma.
Looks like he did just a good job of hiding behind his blockers on that one.
And let's see. Timeout on the field. It is an official's timeout. Perhaps it's we got an injured player down on the field. My bad. 6:39 to go in the third quarter. Stewarts Creek leads 19-14 on the Light Tube Sports Network.
Strike up your excitement with our updated bowling center featuring a wide variety of classic and interactive games. Indulge in your timeless favorites at our new and refreshed snack bar. Check out our upgraded arcade with state-of-the-art games and card swipe technology. Save up your points for premium prize offerings. Bring the whole family and experience bowling like never before.
This is you, and this is you, and this, and this. You're a team, a quarterback, a running back, a kicker, a coach. You are champions. You're a flyer, a back spot, a base, a parent, and
We have the injured player for Stewarts Creek. Comes off the field on his own power. That's Taj Rosebur. 1st and 10 Wildcats at their 43. Lucas Reed back to throw. Reed long over the middle for Kenai Johnson. Incomplete. Kenai double covered there.
Tullahoma takes the deep shot there on 1st down. We've seen him do that a couple times tonight. Well, I had started this drive out with that 15-yard pass over the middle, so you got to take your deep shots just to get that defense out of the box and loosen them up a little bit so you can open up some run lanes.
Yeah, got to watch throwing into that double coverage, though. Tullahoma splits 2 receivers to the left. Poff, the wide out. Reed to Johnson. Incomplete. Just a little bit high. And it's 3rd and 10.
Well, that's the execution that you want to have, and they've executed well tonight outside that play. Last year in this game, boy, we just saw so many misconnections and lack of execution. And when you had the post-game interview with Coy Sisk, that was the first words that was coming out of his mouth, was execution. Offense executing a lot better tonight, but they need to continue to sustain that.
Yeah, this is a very active, athletic defense Stewarts Creek has on the field. 3rd and 10. Flag on the play. Tullahoma's got 2 men in motion at the same time. You can't do that. So another illegal procedure penalty against the Wildcats brings up 3rd and 15. Ken, I just think sometimes Tullahoma just gets too fancy. Too fancy. 3rd and 15, Wildcats. Too much motion. Reed brings Johnson in motion. Hands it off to Kenai. Kenai's going to throw it. He's looking long. There's a flag on the play. Kenai Johnson takes it inside Stewarts Creek territory to the 48-yard line, but I think it's coming back. Holding against Tullahoma. 3 penalties on this drive. That play is nullified.
I do like the play call there, 3rd and 15. And you put the ball in Kenai's hand to potentially throw it, and he reverses field, runs it. Nobody was open. We have a holding call. It's going to bring it all back. So that's going to set us, 3rd and 25? Oh, what do you dial up
3rd.
here?
It's a spot foul,
Okay.
so it's going to be 3rd and, about 25.
Well, maybe here you just hand the ball off and then live to punt.
Yeah. And that's what happens. Reed hands it to Marvancy. Marvancy for about 5 or 6.
Low snap that time. Snaps have been pretty good, but that time Reed had to field that one low.
Gain of 6 for Marvancy, but it's 4th and 19 for Tullahoma at their 33-yard line. We got a man down on the field. It's a Wildcat. Looks like a cramp. Somebody getting stretched out there. 5:50 to go in the third quarter. See if we can keep it here. Ken, Tullahoma just killed itself that time with penalties. 3 penalties on that drive. 2 illegal procedures and the holding.
Well, and you're right. It was a promising drive, Scott. They drove the ball out after the fumble, after the onside kick. So let's recap the third quarter here. Tullahoma tries an onside kick, Stewarts Creek recovers at the 50. Push the ball down inside to the 5-yard line. Tullahoma gets their first turnover. They recover a fumble to 2, drive it out, have a first down at the 43-yard line, and then penalties kill them. They go backwards, and they're going 4th and 25 from the 33. They're going to punt here. So we need Bobo to boom something out here and have good coverage, kick coverage here.
That is Marvancy Johnson, who is walking very gingerly off the field. Looks like a cramp. So Tullahoma 4th down and 19 at its 33-yard line. And Sam Bobo will come in to punt, the second punt of the game. Stewarts Creek has not punted.
So net effect after all this, Tullahoma drives it from the 2 after the fumble out to the 33 and has to punt. So that's where we're at, still down 5, 19-14, 5:50, third quarter.
It's a high punt. Beautiful kick.
Wow.
By Bobo, my goodness, all the way down to the 15. Tullahoma needs to get on it, and they do at the 20. But that is a 47-yard punt.
Wow. Great punt, and Tullahoma's flip field position. They recover the fumble at the 2, and now 1st and 10 at the 20 for Stewarts Creek. So a booming punt by Bobo, actually to the 33-yard line. Is that where they marked it?
Well, why don't we let them mark it, and then we'll talk about it. 5:34 left to go. It's at the 20-yard line.
20, yeah.
Stewarts Creek will begin there. Leading by 5. We'll see if Tullahoma has got an answer for this running game of the Red Hawks.
Well, they've had success up the middle and around this right end here, right in front of the Red Hawk sidelines.
They have got multiple running backs, 2 already over 100 yards on the night. Tullahoma shifts its defense.
Yeah, that's some of the scheme adjustments, pre-snap scheme adjustments.
Well, they've done a good job on Hayden tonight. We haven't called his name much. There's a run into the interior of the line for about 4 yards or so.
Better. 4 yards seems like a win.
Well, and
after what happened the first half.
When they're all piled up like that, it's hard to see who's made the tackle for the Wildcats. We haven't called a lot of names on defense tonight, but it's hard to see because there's so many players all piled in. A gain of 4, 2nd and 6 for the Red Hawks at the 24. 3 receivers split to the right. There's a toss. And Tullahoma makes the play. That's Tristan Taylor. Comes up from his defensive back position and knifes Jeremy Smith to the ground.
Boy, he did knife him to the ground.
So they mark it at the 24, no gain.
And it's been
3rd and 6.
Only a couple defensive plays tonight has been a tackle for loss or no yardage. So big play there sets up 3rd and 6. Which has been a long 3rd-yard situation tonight for the Red Hawks.
Yeah, they hadn't had a lot of third downs.
No, they haven't had a lot of 3rd downs. Nope.
Taylor to throw. Taylor throws it over the middle. Incomplete. Knocked away by Tullahoma's Bronson Bunch. It's 4th down.
Hey, how about that? You flip field position. Now you force a 3 and out. Great job, Tullahoma defense there. And they should come out with good field position with Kenai Johnson deep to receive the punt here.
Punting for Stewarts Creek, number 19, R.C. Davis. He is a sophomore quarterback.
It's definitely the first 3 and out Tullahoma's forced tonight.
Careful. He's a QB.
Yeah.
Kenai Johnson back to receive the kick for the Cats. High snap. Pulled it down, gets the kick away. Nice spiral. Kenai should have caught that football, but he lets it roll, and Tullahoma not hurt too bad. And we got a fight in the middle of the field. Here we go. Flags fly. Tempers flare. They were going at it quite a ways away from the play. We'll see how they sort this out.
Oh, man.
Tullahoma's going to have the football, but it's just a matter of where.
Well, how big was that Bobo punt for Tullahoma, that 47-yard boomer?
Right now it's looking pretty big.
Yeah.
So 3:59 to go in the 3rd. We got a conference at midfield. Let's see what we've got. Personal foul. Personal foul against one team. Personal foul against the other team. Offsetting personal fouls. We'll take that.
Yeah.
Tullahoma has the football. 1st and 10. Really good field position because those penalties. Look at Coy Sisk is hot on the far sideline. He's just going at the referee.
You're going to have to ask him about that sequence after the game. So find out what happened there. He's not happy, is he?
Tullahoma, great field position at its 48-yard line.
The best field position of the game for Tullahoma.
Wildcats down by 5, 4 minutes to go in the third. Two receivers to the left for Lucas Reed. Reed, handoff. Marvancy cuts it back to the 45. Marvancy down to the 40. It's a Wildcat first down.
Great run by Marvancy.
I thought he just hobbled off the field, right? I mean, that's Studley right there.
Yeah, it is.
Hobble off the field, 2 plays later, just quick as a cat. Mark it at the 39. So that's a gain of
timeout or
9.
stoppage play here.
I'm sorry, a gain of 11. I'll get it right. Gain of 13. And we got an injured man on the field. It's a Tullahoma Wildcat. He looks like he's struggling. Tullahoma's going to have it 1st and 10 at the Stewarts Creek 39. We'll break here. 3:51 to go in the third. Cats trail by 5 on the Light Tube Sports Network.
And you are part of this community. So no matter who you are or what you do, we're here to care for you. Vanderbilt Tullahoma Heart and Hospital and Vanderbilt Health, making healthcare personal.
Coffee County Bank, the Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year, was founded by local business and community leaders in 1975 with a mission to create a community bank that fulfills the needs of its clients. We believe it is our responsibility to participate in the growth of Coffee County by supporting its citizens, businesses, and the community as a whole. Coffee County Bank is a proud supporter of Tullahoma football.
Never miss your favorite shows again.
Tullahoma's injured player, Silas McGowan, 6'3", 220 junior, comes off the field like another cramp. Tullahoma on the move offensively, 1st down and 10 at the Stewarts Creek 39. 3:51 to go in the third quarter. Redhawks by 5. Reed drops the snap. Reed's going to throw it anyway to Bobo. It's incomplete.
Yeah, it looked like another low snap. We've had a couple of them here last couple of drives, and it just threw the timing of the play off.
Way off.
But Tullahoma, showing a lot of heart. They're showing a lot of fight tonight. They come out the first play of the second half with that onside kick and get the ball drove right down the field, and you think, well, if they punch it in here, we're in trouble. But Tullahoma showing lots of heart here, lots of fight with the opportunity here on this drive with a touchdown could retake the lead here.
Wildcats line it up. Reed dropped the ball. Reed rolls right, wants to throw it. That pass almost intercepted. Reed. Either we got snap issues or receiving. That time Reed had the snap. He started to play and just dropped the football.
Well, Tullahoma lines up quick here. No huddle.
We got to settle down here.
Yeah.
Reed in an empty backfield on 3rd and 10 at the Stewarts Creek 39. What's happened?
Well, we're setting up quick here. Maybe we can.
Reed, little quick pass to Kenai Johnson. Johnson tries to break it outside, but there was not much there. He's driven out after a gain of about 4.
Well, I think if you start the second half out with an onside kick, you're probably going to go for this here. 3:30 to go in the third quarter, down by 5. If you punt it through the end zone, you only net 13 or 14 yards. It looks like they're going to go for it.
Will Hyden in at wide receiver for the Wildcats. Split wide to the right. Tullahoma 4th and 6 at the Stewarts Creek 35. Reed back to throw. Reed's looking over the middle, going deep for Poff. That pass incomplete. Just off the outstretched fingers of Caden Poff, and Tullahoma turns it over on down.
So close. Poff had a couple steps out there, reached his left arm out after, just barely overthrown by a couple feet there. Reed had the right target picked out. Poff running down the left sideline around the 10-yard line, had a shot at it, just overthrown.
So Stewarts Creek will take over at their 35-yard line with 3:24 to go in the third quarter, leading by 5.
Good decision there. He threw the ball to the man he needed to, just overshot it. Turnover on downs.
Jerry Taylor, the quarterback for the Red Hawks. Hands it off to Caleb Floyd. Floyd fights for about 3 yards.
After that first run in the second half, Tullahoma's defense making adjustments and handling the running game a little bit better here these last 2 series.
They handled that
to do
one
that.
On gain of only 2.
Finally forced a punt and had a shot that last drive there.
2nd and 8 for the Red Hawks at their 37. Aiden Kelly, Tristan Taylor, Bronson Bunch, and Sam Bobo in the secondary for the Wildcats. Tullahoma, 4-man front. Handoff. This is Smith. Smith shakes off Bunch, and Smith is gone. Another long run, 63 yards for Jeremy Smith. Touchdown, Stewarts Creek.
It looked like a carbon copy of some of the other plays coming, just this little play down the right sideline, running around the right tackle, and Bunch looked like he almost had him horse-collared over there on the sidelines, and he slipped away and runs for the touchdown.
Man, they do have some weapons, don't they?
Yes, they do.
Stewarts Creek will attempt the point after. They've turned this into a 2-score game. So the Wildcats got a little mountain to climb to win this football game. Stewarts Creek struggling to get lined up on the point after. I don't think they have enough people on the field. Here comes a late arrival. Oh, he's the snapper. Well, got to have him.
Yeah. Yep. 2:31.
And the Red Hawks just take the 5-yard penalty. They couldn't get the kickoff in time, so they'll have to move farther back.
Well, we blocked an extra point. They failed a 2-point conversion. And they've had some troubles on special teams. We've won the special teams tonight.
And, you know, that's a critical part that Tullahoma's dominated for the last 5 years or so. Kick is up, and that kick is good. 2:31 to go in the third quarter. Stewarts Creek now leads Tullahoma 26-14 on the Light Tube Sports Network.
For an additional $7 a month along with your digital television service, Light Tube Cloud DVR lets you record up to 8 programs at the same time, receive 500 gigabytes of cloud storage, and whole home DVR. Call TUA Customer Service to add Light Tube Cloud DVR to your digital television service today at 455-4515.
On game night, winning is everything.
1. Stewarts Creek moves 67 yards in 2 plays, scoring on a 63-yard run, and they lead 26-14 with 2:31 to go in the third quarter. Elsewhere, Columbia leads Marshall County 14-13 in the second quarter. Summertown leads Lawrence County 14-0. Stewarts Creek set to kick it off. And that kick goes into the end zone for the touchback. Page leads Giles County 14-0 at halftime. Summit leads Spring Hill 14-3 at halftime. So Tullahoma will begin at its 20.
Did you see the Canadian football field goal rule?
No.
If you kick the field goal and miss it, but it goes through the end zone, it's a point.
So just kick it far.
It's a point, man. Even if you hook it, you miss it.
So just kick it far.
It's crazy.
Lincoln County leads Richland 21-7. Whitwell over Huntland 21-0. Tullahoma 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. Reed hands to Marvancy. Marvancy over the right side. Marvancy out over the 25 to the 26, a gain of 6.
Well, really, their run distribution tonight, they've ran to the right, they ran up the middle, and they've run to the left, so they've mixed that up too. So the play calling really for Tullahoma, I thought, has been good. We just had a couple breakdowns in execution on some bombs, just barely overthrown, had some low snaps that last drive. So the execution not quite as crisp here in the second half as it was in the first.
Penalties.
And penalties. Yeah, untimely penalties.
Gain of 7 for Marvancy. 2nd and 3 for the Cats at the 27. Johnson again. He's got the first down, fights his way out to the 32.
When you go back and look at a critical sequence, just to emphasize that point you're talking about is penalties. We get the fumble at the 2 to change momentum, start the second half, drive it, have a first down at the 43, and then we'll have 2 or 3 straight penalties and go backwards and have to punt. So that that little sequence right there is
kind of slows you down a little bit.
It sure does. And shooting
gets everything
in the foot.
Gets everything out of sync.
Mm-hmm.
Tullahoma was out of sync on that last offensive possession. I like going back to Marvancy. Don't put too much on Lucas Reed.
Yeah.
This is his first start.
Yeah.
Got to keep his confidence up. Reed hands it off to Kanai around the left side. Kanai just know where to go. Kanai just ran out of room there after a gain of 5 or 6. Turned out to be a pretty good little gain. Kanai's got the cramps now. Gain of 5.
It almost looked like he may have gotten him because he certainly slowed down when he was still standing up there and got behind the blockers, kind of at a standstill there. I was fixing to say it looked like he's running in quicksand, but maybe the cramps hit him before he even hit the ground.
53 seconds to go in the third quarter. Stewarts Creek leads by 12. This is the Light Tube Sports Network.
But life's big wins happen off the field. When you win a heart. When you win their trust. When you win their respect. First Bank's community banking is perfect for life's big wins because of what we're big on. You. Make us part of your team for life's biggest wins.
Hey, I'm Phil Gill, the owner of Fit Beyond Plus. Fit Beyond Plus is a gym that brings a fresh and exciting atmosphere to your health and fitness. We'd love for you to drop in.
2-1. So Tullahoma's Kanai Johnson runs off the field after being shaken up a little bit. The Wildcats looking at 2nd down and 5. It's a nice 5-yard gain by Marvancy.
Yeah.
2nd and 5 at the 38 with 53 seconds to go in the quarter.
If you're going to become a good offense, you got to be successful on first downs. 5 yards, you'll take that all day long.
Marvancy again, this time to the left. Cuts it back.
There you go.
He's got that cutback down pat and gets out over the 45 for Wildcat first down.
Well, stagnant really as the offense has been the second half. We're 1 score away from being right back in this football game. 47.4 to go in the third. Wildcats have not scored after their first 2 possessions.
Gain of 8
Time
for Marvancy.
Time to break that trend.
Break that no-scoring trend.
Mm-hmm.
Because of 14 in the
Three receivers to the right for the Wildcats. Handoff Marvancy goes that way, inside the 50. Marvancy down to the 45-yard line.
Well, he's running like he wants a 200-yard game, man. He's accumulating that yardage. 33 seconds to go first.
Sure is.
In third quarter, but we've got to finish this drive. This drive needs to result in a touchdown.
Gain of 9 for Marvancy. Second down and 1 at the Stewarts Creek 45.
And really, a field goal doesn't help you here because it still makes it a two-score game. That would just cut it to
we don't want no field
9 points. We've got to have a touchdown here.
Last play of the third quarter. Reed hands it to Marvancy. Right side. Got the first down. Marvancy picks up 3.
All right, so we'll start the fourth quarter down 26-14 with first down situation in their territory.
Clock stops for the first down. Marvancy picked up 3, just needed 1. So the clock runs out, and that is the end of the third quarter. 12 minutes to go. Tullahoma's got work to do. Stewarts Creek leads 26-14 on the Light Tube Sports Network.
Did you know that Tullahoma Utilities Authority has a solar farm right here in Tullahoma? For as little as $4 a month, you can support solar energy production and breathe a little easier, knowing you're taking positive action to reduce your carbon footprint. Call 455-4515 today.
Tullahoma Utilities Authority Light Tube Fiber Internet offers true gigabit service to our customers. We pride ourselves on speed, but
Welcome back to Smyrna, Tennessee. Along with Ken Keller, I'm Scott Shastine. Tullahoma trailing Stewarts Creek 26-14 as we begin the fourth quarter. The Wildcats have it 1st and 10 at the Red Hawk 42. New running back in for the Wildcats. Cuts it inside. This is Jacoby Hill, 5'10", 175 junior, and Hill picks up 3 or 4. Marvancy had to have a blow. Takes it to the 39, so a gain of 3. Well,
can the Cats cut it to a one-score game here on this drive? Critical possession here.
In excellent position to do it.
Yes.
2nd and 7 at the 39. Reed hands it off to Hill. Jacoby fights down to the 36. Gain of 3. It's 3rd and 4.
Two-down territory here.
Stewarts Creek run defense stingy the last couple of plays. Marvancy, as you said, just absolutely gassed. He's got to be close to 140 or 50 yards in this game. He had 100-plus in the first half.
He's back in now. 3rd down and 4, Tullahoma at the Stewarts Creek 36.
Won't be surprised if Tullahoma runs it here twice to try to get 4 yards.
Reed rolls right. Reed's pass is complete to Bobo at the 25. He's driven out of bounds. It's a Wildcat first down.
We're really impressed on how Reed throws the ball on the run. So he rolls out, throws the ball really well off the run, evades the rush. When you roll the pocket like that, makes it tough on the defenders to get to you and buys you some extra time, and you can just lead your receiver on the pass, and he's done a good job with that with Bobo. They're finding a connection tonight, those two guys, aren't they?
Gain of 11 and a first down for the Wildcats at the Stewarts Creek 25. Two receivers to the left, Johnson to the right.
Bobo complimenting Kenai Johnson well at the wide receiver core.
Reed. Outlet pass way over the head of Bobo, second down. That one just got away from Lucas.
Burnt down right there. 25-yard line here.
Kind of a wasted down for the Wildcats. With 10:06 to go, we don't have time to waste too many downs. Next week, we'll be back home. The Coffee Pot, the 99th edition. Coffee County's going to be riding high after rolling Franklin County tonight. Reed back to throw. Reed looks deep in the end zone. That pass, touchdown!
Whoa.
Tullahoma, Alex Bobo.
My goodness.
That corner fade route, Reed threw it perfect.
That's you called it, a corner fade. The ball had lots of air under it. He floats it in there right on the pylon, and Bobo, excellent concentration. The ball landed right behind the defender and drops into the hands of Bobo. What a beautiful play. An unbelievable connection in the passing game there.
That was a phenomenal throw.
It sure was, man. He dropped that thing in like a dime.
So Reed comes back from struggling on the previous possession to throwing a beautiful 25-yard fade route to Alex Bobo for the touchdown. Chase Dotson. Point after is up, and it is good. 10 minutes to play. We got a ball game. Stewarts Creek leads 26-20 on the Light Tube Sports Network.
Backbone of that speed is local tech support,
actually 21,
unmatched
isn't it?
customer service, and professional service technicians. To sign up, call 455-4515 to gain the reassurance of Light Tube reliability.
Is lag hurting your gaming? Is a weak signal stalling your social media posts? Are constant updates slowing down your productivity? TUA Lighttube has a solution. Enroll in our mesh router service starting at $9.95 a month. With the ability to cover your home with increased signal strength, you can increase productivity and whole home happiness. Start winning today by calling TUA Lighttube customer service at 455-4515.
It's football time in Tennessee, and nobody tackles the competition.
Tullahoma drives 80 yards in 11 plays, scoring on a 25-yard pass from Lucas Reed to Alex Bobo. And the Wildcats trail by 5 with 10 minutes to go. Well, Tullahoma has really showed a lot of grit. That's kind of their catchword, grit. And the Wildcats have shown that grit tonight, staying with this Stewarts Creek team.
Yeah, I mean, they could have rolled over when they didn't recover the onside kick and got the ball ran down to the 2-yard line, but they create that turnover, and though they give up a long touchdown run, they battle back there and get back in this game.
And then Chase Dotson booms it 7 yards deep in the end zone for the touchback.
I'm impressed with Tullahoma special teams tonight, man. I mean, I know we're going to take a step back with the Chadwicks gone, what the luxury we've had for them the last 5 or 6 years. But
we've had a great punt.
Yeah,
we've made every place kick we've tried.
Yeah, 3 for 3.
And we've kicked 2 out of 3 kickoffs in the end zone. So
blocked an extra point and stopped a 2-point conversion. So we're winning special teams.
Yeah. So Daniel Bratta, I got word that he is a transfer from Webb. I don't know if that's Webb in Bell Buckle or Webb in Knoxville. That's a big difference.
Yeah, it is.
We hadn't seen Bratta play yet, but I think we will. Stewarts Creek lines it up. Jerry Taylor, quarterback.
Can we stop? Number 6.
Handoff. Boom.
Daniel Johnson.
Boy, he's number 8.
Woo, the cat's jumping around now.
Number 8, Jeremy Smith, who's eating us up tonight.
Yeah,
but Tullahoma throws Jeremy Smith, holds him to a 1-yard gain.
Well, cat's jumping around. They're excited right now.
So Smith, who's had runs of 80 and 63 yards. Gets stopped for a yard. It's 2nd and 9. Stewarts Creek really uses a lot of the clock. Not to shorten the game. Taylor rolls left. It's a run all the way. Taylor cuts it back. Taylor, he's loose. I don't think we can catch Jerry Taylor. Oh, Will Hyden chases him down at the 3-yard line.
Wow.
What hustle by Will Hyden.
Yeah, it
but
was.
Taylor runs it for about 80.
Yeah, great hustle play by Hyden. You never know what can happen. I mean, they're down inside our 5-yard line, but stranger things have happened. But we give up another big play.
Well, Taylor's lucky he didn't get that ball stripped. They'll spot it at the 6. From the 21 to the 6 is 73 yards. So 1st and goal, Stewarts Creek at the Tullahoma 6. Red Hawks line it up. Taylor to Floyd. Floyd bounces off 1, 2. Tullahoma's defense stacks him up at the 2. Gain of 4. 2nd down and goal for the Red Hawks at the 2-yard line.
They're in no hurry, 8:28. They want to bleed clock and come out here with a touchdown on this.
You know, what they haven't done tonight is turn the ball over.
Yeah, just that one fumble at the 2.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Well, they've only turned it over once.
Yeah.
That's just really not enough.
No.
Taylor, Floyd runs into a brick wall.
Good job.
Sam Bobo finishes him off, but that defensive line made that happen. Lost a couple.
Yeah.
Back to the 4. 3rd and goal at the 4.
Well, you really got to watch the quarterback here. This is where he likes to roll out with that run-pass option. He's thrown one in from the 9-yard line in the 2nd quarter, and then he can run it too, so we got to watch him rolling out here. I think that's what they're going to do. They may take him, not bring him to the short side left. They may take him right this time on a rollout. That's what my guess is going to be.
So Taylor will go under center with Caleb Floyd as the lone setback. Trying to get lined up. There's a flag on the play.
Maybe they call time.
Well, there's a flag. And they're going to tuck that flag back in. I guess they got the timeout. 7:08 to go. Stewarts Creek by 5. This is the Light Tube Sports Network.
Like the Russell Barnett Automotive family, with 6 locations to serve you, certified collision center, over 1,000 new and pre-owned vehicles to choose from at russellbarnett.com, hometown auto rental, limited lifetime powertrain warranty on certain units, certified pre-owned units. Too many reasons to mention why. Keep asking the question, why buy anywhere else?
Hi there, this is Terry Stroop, Stroop Factory Refrigeration. Summer's about to wind down, fall's right around the corner. It's time to get signed up for your fall maintenance checks, and let's get out and support our local high school football this year. Let's go, Cats!
Step into a world of fun at Tullahoma Lanes. Strike up your excitement with our updated bowling center featuring a wide variety of classic and interactive games.
Stewarts Creek staring at 3rd down and goal at the Tullahoma 4-yard line, leading 26-21 with 7:08 to play here. Opening night of the 2024 football season, and it has been fun. Floyd, the lone setback. Taylor pitches to Floyd. Just student body right.
Yep.
And there it is. Touchdown, Stewarts Creek. Floyd runs it in from 4 yards away.
I think that's the first toss sweep we've seen tonight, right? So student body right, that's a hard play to stop down on the goal line, especially between a big line like that. Massive offensive line and a good running back. One of their stable of running backs, Caleb Floyd, the senior, takes it in.
So Stewarts Creek extends it to a 2-score lead again, and they will try to kick the point after. This is Wharf. High snap. Wharf's kick is good. 7:01 to go. Stewarts Creek extends its lead to 33-21. This is Tullahoma football on the Light Tube Sports Network.
Indulge in timeless favorites at our new and refreshed snack bar. Check out our upgraded arcade with state-of-the-art games and card swipe technology. Save up your points for premium prize offerings. Bring the whole family and experience bowling like never before.
This is you, and this is you, and this, and this. You're a team, a quarterback, a running back, a kicker, a coach. You are champions. You're a flyer, a back spot, a base, a parent, and a fan. And you are part of this community. So no matter who you are or what you do, we're here to care for you. Vanderbilt Tullahoma Heart and Hospital and Vanderbilt Health, making healthcare personal.
Stewarts Creek drives 80 yards in 5 plays, scoring on a 4-yard touchdown run by Caleb Floyd. And the Red Hawks now lead the Wildcats 33-21 with Stewarts Creek kicking off. I will talk with Tullahoma head coach Coy Sisk down on the field after the game. Short kick. Tullahoma lets it bounce, and it is caught on the run by Tullahoma's sophomore running back, Dominic Harris, and Harris down at the 30.
No, Harris got his name called tonight. Good thing to get on that. That's a hot ball. That's a live ball. You got to get on it.
Yeah, that was a good catch.
Yeah.
Good running catch. So Tullahoma's got just under 7 minutes to try to put a couple of scores on the board.
Well, they have all their timeouts, but basically when you're at this point of the game, when you're having trouble stopping the other team, you got to hope you can score twice and hold them to 0 points. We need 2 TDs.
Reed, little pass out in the flat, just short-armed it, incomplete to Kanai Johnson.
Well, you've got plenty of time. The first thing you got to do is take care of first business, get your first downs. And you really got to continue to run Marvancy here. You got time because this is the critical drive. You got to score this time. So keep that balance going. Continue to use Marvancy and mix the passes in, but you got to pull out all stops here. I don't think it's early enough though to just totally abolish the run.
Tullahoma hands it off Johnson.
Go, buddy.
Marvancy breaks one tackle, cuts it back, cuts it back again, fights his way out over the 40 to the 42, 43-yard line.
Hey, that's a gut check run right there by Marvancy. Boy,
Gosh,
what
he
tenacity.
runs hard. He is strong. Told you, I heard he'd put on about 20 pounds. It's out to the 44, a gain of 13.
No, he's built a lot different, but he runs a lot like Walter Payton. I know that, one of the greats of all time. He just don't quit. He's relentless, man. You gotta take him out because he's not going to go down. Just his superlative effort each run.
1st and 10, Tullahoma at the 44. Marvancy again. This time only a yard.
Oh, and that's the thing about Walter Payton. He didn't have the offensive line that Emmett Smith had. Neither did Barry Sanders have what Emmett Smith had. But those guys made a lot of their runs in their career on their own.
Spotted at the 46, so a gain of 2. 2nd and 8, Tullahoma. Wildcats are going to have to show a little more pep here. Time is running down. Reed to throw. Reed's looking deep, throws it deep, far over the head of Kanai Johnson, the intended receiver. It's 3rd down.
Well, that was kind of a glimpse of that little parachute he dropped down there at the left pylon on that fade that you called down to the left corner to Bobo. But John Gray's going to have fun tomorrow on the show replaying that passing catch. That was a highlight memory there for those two young men.
Hey,
Tullahoma 3rd down and 8 at its 46-yard line. Reed rolls right, surveys, throws it on the run, intercepted right to him at the 35, to the 40, to the 45. Down to the 48-yard line goes number 18, Taj Roseburg for Stewarts Creek. That was a mistake.
Yeah, it was.
Threw it right to him.
Tullahoma's second turnover of the game. That's Reed's second interception of the game, and he certainly would love to have that one back. Tullahoma now has 2 turnovers, and Stewarts Creek only 1.
Tough to win on the road against a 6A school if you don't win the turnover battle.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. And we talked about that we need to win the turnover battle. That was one of the things, but we're down in that right now. And they can just sit on the clock now.
Yep.
Lead the clock.
5:21, they'll start it. 1st and 10 at their 48-yard line. Stewarts Creek trying to close this one out, leading by 12. Tullahoma needs a turnover, big time. Low snap. But Taylor just scoots out for a couple of yards.
Well, valiant effort by the Wildcats. I know this coaching staff's going to be proud. I thought the coaches did a really good job of prepping this team tonight against this physical matchup on the road here, this first game. Just a tough matchup for Tullahoma to open the season, but sometimes, Scott, when you play a really good team like this, a physical team, it prepares you for better things down the road. And I think that Tullahoma's got a lot of positives that come out of this game tonight.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Definitely more
I
positives
like
than
this
negatives.
team, yeah. We won't play another team that looks like Stewarts Creek. 2nd and 9 for the Red Hawks at the 49. And timeout. No, delay a game against Stewarts Creek. So they can run clock, but they can't run that much clock. 2nd and 14. Back at their 44. So not only do they get the penalty, but the clock stops. Just not what they wanted.
Double whammy.
2nd and 14 now for the Red Hawks. I'd be shocked if they throw the ball. They've only thrown it one time. Here is Caleb Floyd. Floyd cuts it back, gets into Tullahoma territory, just keeps fighting his way out to the 48. Denby in on the stop for the Wildcats.
Well, we're expecting a big year. We talked about him on the ride up, too. Ryan Denby, he switched numbers from 18 to 17, I believe, this season, and that was Bryson Stevenson's number last year.
Stewarts Creek to the Tullahoma 48 with 3:45 to go. 3rd down and 6. Wildcats have got to get a turnover or the Red Hawks are going to bleed this clock out. Taylor, little screen pass to Floyd. Breaks 1 tackle, 2, 3 tackles. Floyd driven out of bounds by Bobo at the 33, but that's a 1st down for Stewarts Creek.
Well, you see how strong these running backs are, lower body. I mean, they just break tackles. You can't arm tackle these guys. You got to get them down. Go their lower extremities and stay on them till your teammate gets there and cleans it up.
14 yards on the play, 1st down and 10.
Big 3rd down conversion there by the Red Hawks.
At the Tullahoma 33.
Through the passing game, which has been very minimal tonight.
Yep.
But effective when they went to it.
So the Red Hawks sitting pretty with 3:24 to go. Tullahoma needs a miracle. Here's Floyd. Floyd down to the 30. He's tackled there by Palmer.
Certainly these Wildcats playing for pride now. You don't want to give up this late touchdown. And this game really a lot closer indicative than what the score is, 33-21.
Oh, come on now. That's
I think
exactly
so.
the difference.
Well, that is just different score-wise, but, I mean, you know, Tullahoma, they execute that long bomb. They get that bomb that was just off their fingertips of Pop down here around the 7-yard line. It's a one-score game. But the defense has been able to unstop. We've not been able to stop them.
No. Only a time or two. 2:40, clock runs. Taylor hands it off to Floyd. Floyd for 3 more. Ball's on the ground.
No, certainly, it's just a pride thing at this point. You definitely don't want them to punch another score in on you. Cats still battling.
Unstacking players. The ball spotted at the 25, so a gain of 5. Makes it 3rd and 2. 2:33 left to go. 3rd and 2. Maybe Tullahoma's last chance right here. Stewarts Creek, a pretty solid team. They've made a couple of mistakes, but Floyd, boom, blasted in the backfield. He still carries guys for a couple of yards.
Yeah.
And he was hit before he even got the ball, hiding on the stop there.
Now
he needed 2 yards to get a first down. He didn't make it.
4th down, so.
It is 4th and 2 for the Red Hawks at the Tullahoma 25. Expect they're just going to go for it. Let that clock run, 1:55.
And Scott, you told me this was some new uniforms for the Red Hawks this year.
Yep, new red uniforms.
First time they've ever wore red jerseys. Normally it's black or white ones.
Well, they're going to get a win out of them.
They're going to get a win out of them. Kind of look like the Ole Miss Rebels jersey. Uh-oh.
Tullahoma jumps off sides. That gives Stewarts Creek 4th down. So Robert Tatum got his last lick in.
Hey, he made it count, right? Yeah, you're right. They're going to mark it off against the Cats.
1st and 10 for the Red Hawks at the 20-yard line. 91 seconds left to go.
Expect the Hawks to go to victory formation here.
Yep, they're going to put Jeremy Smith in the back. No, he's in the backfield. Yep, Taylor under center, takes the knee. Tullahoma levels him. Just levels him.
Oh, man.
But that's going to run out the clock.
Yeah.
They're going to run out the clock. So each of those kneel downs is a -2 run. So Stewarts Creek's going to win the opener here. The Red Hawks start the season 1-0. Tullahoma will fall to 0-1. But do not be despaired, Wildcat fans. Again, this team is the best team we'll play all year. And next week it's Coffee County. They're going to be coming off a big win over Franklin County. So they're going to be excited. Everybody's going to be excited. Should be a huge crowd at Wilkins Stadium for the 99th edition of the Coffee Pot. We'll hope you will be there, but if not, you can join us here on the Light Tube Sports Network. I will make my way down to the field and talk with Tullahoma head coach Coy Sisk. Ken, you're going to have to coordinate with the folks upstairs on this post-game show. They'll take a break. You tell them when to come back and start your review, and then they'll let me know when Coach is ready. That's it. From Smyrna, Tennessee, your final here. Stewarts Creek beats Tullahoma 33-21. Stay tuned for our Coy Sisk interview and the game summary. Again, your final, Stewarts Creek 33, Tullahoma 21. You've been watching Tullahoma High School Sports on the Light Tube Sports Network.
Coffee County Bank, the Chamber of Commerce Business of the Year, was founded by local business and community leaders in 1975 with a mission to create a community bank that fulfills the needs of its clients. We believe it is our responsibility to participate in the growth of Coffee County by supporting its citizens, businesses, and the community as a whole. Coffee County Bank is a proud supporter of Tullahoma football.
Never miss your favorite shows again. For an additional $7 a month along with your digital television service, Light2 Cloud DVR lets you record up to 8 programs at the same time, receive 500 gigabytes of cloud storage, and whole home DVR. Call TUA Customer Service to add Light2 Cloud DVR to your digital television service today at 455-4515.
Redhawks. Tullahoma certainly should not be ashamed of their effort in this football game. They fought valiantly, and it was 19-14 at the half. So in the first quarter, Tullahoma came out with a very impressive first drive of the game. They score on their first possession. Marvancy Johnson, 39-yard run, his first play from scrimmage. The Cats marched 74 yards and score a touchdown at the 8:17 mark. Lucas Reed throws a beautiful slant on target to Alex Bobo. The PAT's good, and Tullahoma led 7-0. Reed was 4 for 4 passing on the drive. But Stewarts Creek bounced back in the first quarter to tie it up with a long, sustaining 7 minutes, 6-second drive. They answer with a Caleb Floyd 7-yard touchdown plunge. PAT's good, capping an 80-yard drive. Again, 7:06 melted off the clock there. 1:11 to go in the first quarter. This game's tied 7-7. In the second quarter, Tullahoma scores again. They retake the lead at the 8:34 mark. They answer with a great drive of their own. Kanai Johnson with a 6-yard reverse to the right pylon. The Cats had converted several third downs in that possession. They retake the lead. The PAT's good. 14-7. Tullahoma led it at the 8:34 mark, second quarter. Stewarts Creek quickly answers back. One play, they score quick as lightning. There's Jeremy Smith bolts for an 80-yard touchdown burst. The PAT, however, is blocked by Bronson a bunch. Tullahoma led 14-13. There in the second quarter after that. PAT is blocked. So though they gave up the one-play touchdown, they blocked the extra point and retained the lead. However, Stewarts Creek did take the lead at the end of the first half, 37 seconds to go. A touchdown pass, 9 yards. Taylor to Brady Harvey as he rolled out to the left and hit him in the back of the end zone there. 63-yard, 11-play drive. Their only pass they threw of the half resulted in a touchdown. Redhawks take a 19-14 lead into the intermission. In the third quarter, Stewarts Creek expanded the lead. The only points in the third quarter, Tullahoma tries an onside kick. Stewarts Creek recovers to start the second half. They drive down to the Tullahoma 2-yard line. They fumble. Tullahoma stops them there. Has a drive back out to their 43, has a first down, but resulted in some penalties. They go backwards and they punt the ball. Stewarts Creek eventually would score. 2:31 to go in the third quarter. Another Jeremy Smith touchdown run. This one is 63 yards. Another big run by Jeremy Smith. Great speed there. 26-14. Tullahoma trailed. And so in the fourth quarter, they gave up another touchdown. Tullahoma had a chance to score, but could not connect on a long pass from Reed to Poff. So Tullahoma, let's say 26-14, they did score. They did score on a Lucas Reed pass to Alex Bobo, a beautiful 25-yard pass to the left pylon in the end zone. Play of the game really for Tullahoma. A beautiful fade pattern that kept an 80-yard drive, 11 plays. That cut the lead to 26-21. So Tullahoma shot, 10-minute mark, down by only 5, and then Stewarts Creek puts it away as they score a touchdown at the 7:01 mark. They get a 5-yard toss sweep student body right to Caleb Floyd. That capped the score in 5 plays, 80 yards, 33-21, and that ends it. So we're ready for the interview now.
Way to go. Welcome down to the field with Tullahoma head coach Coy Sisk. Coach, opening game, another tough battle with Stewarts Creek. A little bit better offensive start this year than last year. How do you judge your team's performance?
I think that we have cleaning up to do as always, week one. But it's just like I just got through telling Dan, hey, we got to execute better. That's the main thing we have to do. So that's why it would seem kind of sporadic and there's some things going on. Hey, we've got to become to where we execute to perfection every time.
Start out talking about your junior running back, Marvancy Johnson. Coach, he had over 100 yards at halftime. Don't know what he finished with, but Marvancy looks ferocious running the football.
Hey, there's no doubt, and Marvancy will be the first one to tell you that offensive front, all right, is where it starts. We had to revamp those positions right there, so that's a new offensive line that you're looking at. Hey, but those guys are working some kinks out, and again, Marvancy's a tricky one. Because when you look at your rushing yards, your offensive coordinators and your O-line coach get real happy. All right, Marvancy makes the first 2 miss most of the time, so he's an amazing, very, very good back. And we've got 2 more, that can do some things also that we're excited about.
And Coach, your junior quarterback making his first start, Lucas Reed. I was very, very impressed with Lucas Reed.
Lucas did a good job tonight. Again, some of those first time I get to start as a quarterback, jitters, but I thought he did a good job being in command of the offense, reading things, seeing things. It's going to get better.
Coach, I said on the air, I thought this would be the biggest, fastest, overall, best team we play this year. Next week, we get the 99th Coffee Pot at home. It's going to be exciting.
Hey, it's always exciting. When the coffee pot week, but it's even more exciting. When we're getting to have it at Tullahoma High School. So we're looking for a big crowd. These guys need support, and they're looking forward to it already, I'm sure.
Coach, took the loss. Big 6A school up here on the road. I think a good start. I'm excited about the year. How you feel about this 2024 team?
Hey, look, first of all, we'll talk about tonight. It's what mistakes we made, what can we learn from? How can we correct those things? And we're going to have to go through that process every week throughout the year because, everybody makes mistakes. I make mistakes. I probably made some tonight. What am I willing to sacrifice? What am I willing to look at? And what am I willing to do to make sure that those mistakes don't rear their head again?
Coach, good deal. Safe travels back home. We'll see you at the Coffee Pot.
Yes, sir. Thank you. And as always, go Wildcats.
Coy Sisk, the head coach of the Tullahoma Wildcats. Wildcats fall to Stewarts Creek to open the 2024 season. Next week, the Coffee Pot at home. For the TUA Light Tube Sports Network crew and Ken Keller, I'm Scott Shasteen. Be good to each other.
When severe weather strikes, stay informed about power outages with TUA's new online outage map. Visit our webpage at tub.net and click the View Outage Map icon to see the number of customers affected and where they are. Use the bottom icons to find out the